I was in work mode on the bus
Uh,
doing the interview.
Howdy, 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 y'all.
Because the other
We're back
people in
again with Backwoods Outlaws and Mason Jars. Today we got Georgia Jeremy. Everybody knows Micheal Bowman. And we have Carolyn.
hello.
And I'll go ahead and let y'all talk. And I'll get this link sent out, and then we'll get on with the show.
All right. Well, thank
Okay,
you
who are
guys
we
for
talking
coming
to
on
again? Just the
tonight.
four of us?
And I know that obviously we just saw you guys at Hillbilly Jam not too long ago. And Kara,
Unfortunately, I
that was
missed
your
it.
first time
Mhm.
to Hillbilly Jam, correct?
Mhm.
Yep. So what did you think of it?
Oh, I had a blast. That's why I'm coming back for Winter Jam and back for Hillbilly Jam next year. I'm ready.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Winter
Yeah,
Jam's always a
it's a
good time.
good time.
Mhm.
Yeah. Um, and then Michael, of course, you're always there, buddy. But what was your opinion this year?
Honestly, it kind of gets a little better and better every year.
Yep.
First year or two, I'm like humping it around trying to get photos of everything and everybody else, and now I've gotten to where I know a lot more people, and people are wanting my photos taken. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm not having dyslexia or anything or whatever. I got these little gnats. But yeah, it was a great festival this year, and it was a lot more
Yeah.
personable. I was able to I knew when to say when, and I took it easy and enjoyed my time with my friends.
That's what
Yeah.
I got to start doing is know when to say when.
Mhm.
5 a.m. I think I
That
said
them
last time.
it
Well,
gets rough.
It's
actually,
all
I went
about
to bed
getting
at
out of the
5
heat.
a.m. You're still up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It,
Yeah.
uh,
So
so yeah. Out of curiosity, Michael, how is it that how is it that you became the photographer for the Moonshiners? Kind of, obviously, photography is a passion of yours, but how'd you end up doing this thing?
well, yes, you're right. Photography became a passion of mine, and I was doing a lot of music photography. Downtown Asheville and the Asheville area is just huge for music. I could go out at night and go to seven different places with seven different bands, like within a 3 or 4 block radius. So it was a great place to get started with my photography. And in that passing, I was going to, I can't remember the name of the actual brewery, but Anheuser-Busch actually bought Wicked Weed. Anheuser-Busch bought them, the one downtown. Well, Blake Anthony Elledge, who has multiple personas with music, he's an opera
Hmm.
singer, classical, college. He's been on America's Got Talent. Uh, he was singing there that night, and we were all having beers. And I'm like, God, who is that singing? So I walked in the other room with my camera and I took some photos. I saw him at another event where he was playing down at Sierra Nevada in Mills River, and he was playing with a band. I think 13 of them. It was a tribute band. I'm a little vague. I can't remember the name of the actual band right at the moment. But anyway, so long story short, Blake reaches out to me random and says, "Hey, would you like to come do some still photos for a documentary I'm going to do? It's going to be a
Right.
YouTube documentary, Moonshine and American Heritage." So this was in probably March, April of 2020 or 2021. And we started doing interviews on location in Tennessee, Wartburg, Tennessee, with John Cadell and 5 or 6 other people. Lisa Lowry from Master Distiller,
Yeah.
Scott Scott Moore, which you
Scott
Yep.
Moore.
interviewed, Kara. Uh, let's see who else was there. Anyway, moving forward, I'll think of it as it comes passing. But we did the interview there. I went and did James Hatfield's interview. I did Van Field's interview. Kelly Williams, we went down into Cosby, Tennessee, did an interview with him. Uh, so John Boy or John Cadell, who was one of the
Yep.
people we interviewed in Wartburg, Tennessee, it was actually at the shack that he does his barbecue at. He
Okay.
invited me to go to Wartburg, Tennessee for Moonshine and Mud, June 2021. He said, "I'll hire you. I want you to come do our photos." So I went and spent the whole weekend there, met a lot of the moonshiner master distillers then. and that just started off. That was June. In July, I was at the first Hillbilly Jam, which was 5 years ago. This is my fifth one this
Yep.
year.
Yep.
Moving on number 6 next year. Then it
Yep.
was Popcorn Sutton Jam the next month. And then I got linked into all these other little festivals that just it snowballed. And now every
Oh
year
yeah.
there's not only the ones that I do every year, but there's more coming up. And people are
Right.
reaching out, "Hey, when's your next free weekend?" I'm like, October. It's crazy, but I love it. It's all my people. It's become a family of mine
Yeah.
to be around
Yeah.
all the moonshiner master distillers and the followers and the fans. I mean, I was a fan for 13
Yep.
seasons before I even met the first one. And now
Right.
I'm like, I can walk right up to them at any point in time and take their photo, and I don't have to wait in line. But then again, I do respect that they're really busy with the fans, and they're going to tell you number one is their fans. If you get in their way, or you try to take up too much of their time, they're going to stop you and say, "Look, hey, my fans are here. They waited in line. They want to see me." So we have respect for the fans for that matter as well.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Are you going to be at Beattyville this year?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Awesome. I'll
Actually,
see
that
you up there.
farm to
Yeah.
bottle
We'll see you there.
is before that, 2 weeks before. You gonna be at that one, Raj?
Yeah. No, I'm not going to
Okay,
make
good.
farm to bottle. That's deer season. I got to start.
Well, I saw you
I'm
last
a
year.
very avid hunter. I know, but
Yeah.
I came back and hunted afterwards, and I feel I missed the deer I wanted. The
I got you.
neighbor got him up the holler. I got a big 10 point I want.
Well, bring me some deer meat to Beattyville then.
Oh, I will. I'll
Yes, I'll be at Beattyville. This will be
awesome.
my fourth Beattyville Bourbon Moonshine Festival, which is usually in July. This year, because of last year being so hot, I actually had a heat
Oh
stroke
God.
or heat.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't an actual where I had to have an ambulance, but I had to go back and
It
just
was
lay
hot.
and soak in cold water, and I was just miserable.
Well,
But
you
we
can't
had an
have the
ambulance called on a few people. Go ahead, Kara.
you can't be simping on the water bottles you had a hillbilly jam. That will lead to dehydration.
Well,
Hey,
I could blame it on the fact that they only had like $4 and $5 margaritas
Dog.
at the Mexican place a block away, and they had so many flavors I had to try them all.
there you go.
Yeah, but 5 o'clock I hit the pool, came back, shot the last band, went back to the hotel room. I stopped at DQ, Dairy Queen is what we call it down here, and ended up just randomly picking one of the 13 burger combos, and it happened to be the peppercorn burger. So I couldn't eat it, and the water sucked at the hotel, and everything was closed by then, and everybody's partying outside at the pool, and I'm laying in the bed going, God, I want to be out there with my people. They were all there from Ohio and Kentucky and Louisiana and Tennessee and all the way down to Florida and Georgia, and I just had to lay in the bed that night. So they moved it to September this year, September 12th and 13th. And then I also go in October every year and do the Woolly Worm Festival, which is
Right.
a kind of a
Yep.
winter or fall festival. They've got the parade and the costumes for Halloween and whatnot. And they usually have
Yeah.
a bike rally that rides Poker Run that leaves and comes back through town in the parade with the fire department, and the local officials, and the football and baseball and all the sporting teams in the town, for the schools. And it's a really fun, and the car show is amazing that they have there. Last year was a little bit different because they sold the school where they did the car show, so they moved the show about like a half a mile away, so it kind of disassociated the festival with the car show because it was too far for people to walk, so it didn't hit as much this year. But I think they're getting it moved back over to the school next year, I hope.
Yeah.
So yeah, Beattyville, this will be my seventh event for them, and I also do the photos
Okay.
for the Lee County Tourism. They use my photos there.
Yeah, that's cool. I like Beattyville as much as I like Maga Valley. It's just Beattyville I kind of favor towards because it's more personal. You can actually spend more time bullshitting with everybody. You're not getting run
That's
over.
yep. That's how Philbillies
But it is.
was. It was really slow first year, not a lot of people, but the ones of us that were there, we just had so much time to talk and catch up.
Beattyville's just so damn hot. We all went over like towards the end, we all went over to the pool that everybody at the motel everybody's staying at, and I rolled around the pool on my buggy, and I just fell into the pool.
Was that last
Wanted to
year?
float to the yeah.
That was so. I was up in my room at that point in time.
Oh, was you already?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no, of course that was right after. Well, as soon as the music stopped, around 8 or 9, I've got to catch all the music, all the bands that play. I have to get
right.
some shots of all the bands, and usually towards the end of the last band, I leave, except Hillbilly Jam. I always end up staying to the very end. You know, it's Joe and Caitlin Lasher Saturday night at the end, and I just can't leave their performance. The lighting and the way they act on stage and the music is just too much fun. And by
Yeah,
then, I'm getting a little lit, so I'm
I'm
excited.
thinking about going to the Woolly Worm Festival this year. I've been wanting to go, but I've never made it up there. I
It
think I'm
is.
gonna try and make it up there for that one.
It is.
Uh, let's do a quick shout out to these people before we get too piled up.
Okay.
Roy Carruthers says, "Hey y'all,
Hey, Roy.
Alrighty.
Chris Elliott wants to know. I believe this is directed to you, Michael. Did you decide to put pants on or not?"
I'll just leave that to your
Commando.
imagination, man.
Kenny Parker's watching. Brian LPR. He says,
Hey,
"Hey y'all,
hey, Brian.
Hey, what's up,
Kenny
guys?
Kenny Parker, my South Carolina brother says hello everyone. Dan Gray says what's up,
Hey, Dan.
Dan.
and Larry
Dan.
Parker says hey hey hey.
Hey,
How's it
Larry.
going,
Hey,
Larry
Morning,
brother?
Larry.
brother.
My North Carolina brother.
Yes sir.
He's
Um,
over in Wideville way, Lumberton area, I think it is.
Lumberson or yeah Lambert
It's Lumberton County or
Lumberton yeah
Lumberton.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
That's
not
all I
far from
know.
where I grew up.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of photography, we kind of changed the wedding venue where we're getting married now. I think you
Okay.
might like
Where's it
this
gonna be
one a little
now?
better. It's gonna
Where's
be
it
in
gonna be?
Arizona. You interested still?
Sure. I mean, if I was gonna go to what Wisconsin, I can go to Arizona.
Well, damn near West Coast. Yeah, all the way to almost Canada is where you were gonna go.
It, are we near New Mexico at that point?
Yes, yes. Actually, it's like an hour from Vegas.
So hot springs and all, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. I love those hidden hot springs in the mountain caves.
Yeah. Um, my oldest boy lives out there, and her mom and everybody wants to do a family trip out there, and she decided, well, hell, let's just do the wedding out there. And then we're gonna do the reception back home. But we'll do a small one in Arizona.
It's about the
But
same distance for me to go to Wisconsin or Arizona. I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
And Arizona, I think, is less humid, more of a dry heat.
dry heat, yes.
Yeah, I can deal with dry heat for a small amount of time. I mean,
Yeah,
that's my love
Michigan's
area.
humid.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, you're up there, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
I just come back yesterday.
Yeah, curly hair in Michigan is no fun.
Yeah.
Right.
Whereabouts are you?
It's Lanny, right by Ann
Okay,
Arbor, about
right by
30 miles from Detroit.
Mylan,
Mhm.
Tecumseh, Monroe. Yeah. I used to live down that way. I lived in Carrollton.
I
I
was gonna
grew
ask.
up in up by Sheboygan.
Okay.
That's where we were this past week. But
I wanted to
Dan
ask.
Gray wants to know. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. Oh,
Go
let
ahead.
me
Dan
ask
Gray
Kara
want to
real
know.
quick. I want to ask Kara real quick. Kara,
All right.
so can you tell us what's the name of your show and your podcast, and where are you located, and what's the company you work for, and what's the life of Kara?
Yes.
Busy. Do I sleep? No.
She does.
It's the Motor City Mama Show. It's on the Food Folks Fun Network. I just started a podcast. I was in radio for over a decade, and was became the station manager for the radio station. And then when the owner of this network contacted me and said, "I'm starting a new network, and I want you to be the manager, but there's one condition: you have to do a podcast because I know your numbers. I know the audience you had, which I had over 4 million listeners worldwide." So I started the podcast and it's kind of blown up ever since May. And I've been doing interviews with celebrities. from like Gen X, all our favorite movies and TV shows. And so I'm having a blast. Now I'm touring America, just hitting up every
Really
festival. And I just did the Kid Rock Festival about a month ago. It was fun.
cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And heard
Yeah.
you had a
What radio
Live
station
tour
did
fest.
you
you were
work for?
working on.
Worldwide Core Radio and then Detroit Music Station.
Okay.
And I was actually started as an event planner. And I went on the radio to promote my business. And they loved me and said, "You need to come back and be a co-host." So I went back to be a co-host, and then they gave me the show a year later, and then I ended up managing the station. So
Wow.
the event coordinator um, degree came in handy.
Yeah.
So what got
That's
you into the moonshiners thing?
I have friends. Well, I went to Hazard Fest years ago,
Okay, good.
and I made friends there with some moonshiners. So I've been
Yep,
following along, and I thought, and I saw the festival, and friends went last year, and I thought, you know what? Why not? Let's do a whole summer tour.
there you go.
So I went to Georgia and I did a tour there. Went to North Carolina. Then I went to Pittsburgh a few weeks ago and met saw Mike Tyson again and the cast of Full House. And so I've been having a great summer. Yeah.
Excellent,
So
excellent,
more shows to come. They're in the works.
I saw
awesome.
one of
Cool.
your profile pictures was with Ron Howard and Henry
Yeah.
Winkler and what's the Danny Bonaducci and
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I interviewed Don Most, that played Ralph Mouth on Happy Days when I was in
Yep.
radio. And so I've seen him a few times since. So I'm hoping to interview him pretty soon.
Yep.
Ron Howard is probably the sweetest person ever.
That's cool.
Maybe Henry Winkler. I think he may be top dog on that one.
Really, because I had one person that met Henry Winkler said he must have been having a bad day, but he was not easy to deal with that day for whatever reason. But
It must
you
have
know
just
how it
been the
is.
one day.
Yeah. Because I was like, well, I always saw interviews with it because we were mentioning people in like sitcoms back in the day that are now producers, like Ron
Hmm.
Howard and Henry
Hmm.
Winkler, and it just goes on and on from there. But he said, "Man, I met Henry Winkler. He was not a nice guy to me." I'm like, "Okay." He must have been
I
having
have
one of those days.
I have some stories of some celebrities that I will never come out in public, but I'll
Yep,
tell my
yep.
friends. Some
I got
mean people
one.
in Hollywood.
I got one, and he was just. It was hot that day, and I can understand he was a little short, and I had
Hmm.
to afterwards. I had to go. Okay, he wasn't ready.
Hmm. I always try to meet him a second time just to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Right. So, uh, Rod, you said something about Dan Gray. I can't see any
Oh
comments
yeah,
on
Dan
that.
Gray said, "Come to Farm to Bottle."
Yes.
That's another good festival. Dan, I wish I could make it this year, but man, I got a big 10 point I want to take for somebody else gets it.
Yeah.
Got it.
And, Sean Rigsby, hey buddy,
Oh, Sean, good deal. Hey, brother.
Uncle Joey, what's
Uncle
up?
Uncle
Joey,
Joey, the
Thanks
sausage
for being my
king.
videographer, Uncle Joey.
Uncle
Yeah, I didn't
Joey,
know
the
that until you did
sausage
your
king of
video.
Maggie Valley.
Uncle Joey's the
Sean
sausage king.
Sean Rigsby
I
Sean
love the
Rigsby says we
picture.
got some cool distilleries in Ohio.
Okay, good.
Man, this Echo is
Yeah, we
crazy.
need so we can get into that because Kara's here. This is why I wanted Kara
Yeah.
here. We're trying to plan a trip from Michigan, where she is, down to Hillbilly Jam by making 5 stops on the way down,
Hmm.
stopping for food, but making it kind of a little bit more hanging out in the evening at the hotel, and then get down to Hillbilly Jam on the way back, maybe incorporating some distillery stops or
Yeah.
points of interest, if you may. So I think Kara, you're still in agreement with Ohio, then Kentucky,
Yep. So I
then
contacted the place today. Catch Transportation is helping with everything. They own a hotel line or a hotel, um, whatever it's called. They
chain.
also own a private jet service. In case you know of any millionaires that need a private jet, I know a guy.
Okay.
But
If I
anyway,
know
so we're
them, y'all won't see me. I'll be gone with them.
as
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
soon as I hit the lottery.
Jeremy, you write the check.
There
There'll
you
be
go.
signs. There'll be signs.
So we're gonna stop in Ohio. I'm thinking Cincinnati, depending on if there's some place we can find. Then we're gonna stop in Louisville, and then we're gonna stay overnight in Tennessee. I don't know exactly
Oh,
where.
Check
so you be
into
going
it
down
because I know we know
75.
people.
Yeah.
We know people in the
Okay.
Mhm.
Dayton area.
Um,
There's people we know in the
I don't,
Dayton area, which
Wow.
isn't far from Cincinnati. Actually, it's
yep.
just a little south of it.
Well, that's why I wanted to talk to everybody to
That's
plan
Moonshine
the
Militia.
specific route.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Moonshine
that'd
like
be from me,
Philbilly and Big E's. They're all up in the Dayton area.
Columbus,
Okay.
or is it Columbus or Dayton? Dayton, yeah, Dayton.
Dayton.
Uh, Louisville
It,
for me, it's almost 7 hours, so it's
Okay.
almost closer for me to drive down to Maggie Valley.
Right.
Be
right.
Well, that's
funner. It'd
why I
be
wanted to
funner on
talk
the
to everybody.
bus. Uh,
Yeah. So
Hey, if I
um.
then
cut
we're
out,
gonna go to
guys, it's
Georgia the
because
day
we've got a.
after,
I was gonna
and
say if I
then
cut
Okay.
out,
off to
it's because
Maggie
we have a
Valley.
big storm here right now.
Are you?
I mean,
Yeah,
it
remnants like
poured down
hurricane.
earlier, thunder and lightning, and I think it's the residuals off that hurricane.
Yeah,
But it
I've
can't be
got
worse than Helene. So,
my stepson's about 35, 40 minutes in from west of Outer Banks.
oh shit,
Yeah, so he's right there.
yeah, that's not good. That's where I grew up, was south of there, Wilmington, North
Oh, did you?
Carolina, down
Okay.
Hurricane Alley, Wilmington, North Carolina. They call it Hurricane Alley.
Yep. Yeah, he's over in Elizabeth City, North Carolina.
Yep, I know where that is.
Um,
So,
yeah, I wish you're all going up down like 23, down to the eastern side, but
Well, I figured
going
Ohio.
that way, you can stop at Sugar Land and all that.
That's true. That's why I needed a year to plan, so we can get
Right.
the specific route.
And then I could just jump on the bus in Pikeville.
Yeah,
See, we
Doug
all
Taylor.
jump on the.
Yeah, Doug Taylor's in Cincinnati, and
Yeah, Doug.
Shonda and Drew are in Cincinnati.
Yeah,
So we'll have to
there's
do
more
a
on that
poll.
side of the state than my side. I think me and Santa's the only one in Eastern Kentucky that are moonshiners. That are known.
I'll be right back.
Um, uh, Come back with clothes on. I can't believe
All right,
Damon.
now
Did you get him?
I'm gonna try to see if I can turn my Bluetooth stereo on to pick up so I can actually hear you guys a little
Oh
better.
yeah.
Because now with the rain and the thunder and stuff outside, it's harder to
Yeah.
hear.
Hey, you're living in a camper, right?
Yeah,
You got it battened down pretty good,
say that again.
or you got it battened down pretty good. You ain't gonna fly up here, are you? The wind?
Do I have it battened down? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Yeah.
tied down, strapped down, battened down.
Stand down
No,
the
it's a
hatches.
camper. Nobody ties campers down. Campers
I
are
know,
mobile.
I know, I know. But with the wind.
I'm not worried about wind tonight. Just
Yeah,
maybe lightning. I just can't hear. It's not. I'm not worried about anything actually.
yeah,
I lived through Helene up here. It picked this
yeah.
camper up and moved it with me in it. So yeah, nothing like that's going to happen tonight. And I've got
Boy,
backup
that flood.
generators and 12-volt backup, propane backup. I'm not
Yeah.
without power, but if Wi-Fi goes out because of the lightning, then I'll be gone.
Yeah.
Right.
I lived in my travel trailer for 2 years. I loved it, and then I started dating my fiance. I was like, well, I guess I better go get a place.
Right. I can't do anything on my phone while I'm on this podcast. Huh?
Hey, Jamie
Um,
Mater.
I'm trying to
Hey,
swipe
David
to my
Masters.
Bluetooth stuff. I wonder why I can't see the comments. Is that common or?
if you're on your phone, it's hard.
Yeah, it's
When I used to
usually
use
on
just my
to the right.
phone, I would have to use two separate phones. Use one for the comments and one for the live stream or the StreamYard.
Put 'em on stage.
Right.
How about this? There we go.
So anyway, yeah. So, am I there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Can you hear us?
Oh, can you see me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I mean, I hear you.
Yeah, we can see you.
Bluetooth. Okay. Okay. Good. so it's only on my end. I'm trying to get the Bluetooth going on my stereo. But anyway,
Oh,
so Kara's been talking about getting down to Ohio at some point in time in our trip, and then I guess Kentucky, which Louisville is a
Hmm.
really cool spot,
yeah.
and it's also southern Kentucky, to where the next stop could be northern Georgia, and then crisscross back over to maybe Nashville area. I mean, there's a lot of music involved in Nashville. I think that's
Hmm.
interesting.
And then stay there
And then it's not
in
far from Maggie
Tennessee.
Valley for the last day.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, Carrie. Go ahead.
I want to make it a relaxing trip, and I don't want to have to drive. So that's why we need to charter a bus.
That is a good idea. Whoever come up with it is a genius.
Well, I didn't want to drive, so I came up with it.
Oh, okay.
So what I really want to do is I want to pick up a band on the way so we can do a sing along because I'm going to be recording the entire thing. And I'm going to leave out the bad spots if anyone gets too drunk. Don't worry, it won't be in the podcast. But I want to do interviews on the bus and just have a blast. I think it's going to be fun. I already pitched the idea to Discovery Channel, so we'll see. Mhm.
That'd be pretty cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
What they have to say about no
And
answer yet, or
No answer.
is there
I sent
usually a
him the
delay
podcast
or
from what was that?
okay? I said so. There's usually a delay when you apply for anything like that,
Oh
anyway.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I figured there would be.
Yeah. It would be cool though.
Yeah,
I submitted the podcast. So what did you guys think about the podcast?
it was pretty good. I liked it. I didn't get to watch it all, but it was interesting. Oh, come on, Chris,
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
This week I'm
Really?
gonna
Did you
have
see
all
it?
the rest of interviews posted.
Okay.
Right.
There you
So
go.
Michael, your interview will be on there. I didn't forget about you.
Awesome. No, I knew that. I knew that. It's just you had to. I mean, it's in a sequence. I get it.
Hmm. Yeah.
I didn't doubt it would. It wouldn't be there. So
Yeah. I got a lot of footage. I did not sit down
I
at
think.
all for 2 days.
Yeah, the better interview would have been at Comfort Inn the night before, huh?
Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, that would have been interesting. Don't know how
Well,
much
we
I
were
could have used it.
talking like
We
so
talked for
much the
three
night
hours.
before, and then she puts me in front of the camera on the bus, but it was hot all day. I got Jeffrey Anderson to let us get on the bus so we can get in the air conditioning. We sat there. The band members are sitting there watching me, so my eyes are shifty. You know, I'm like looking this way and that
Sipping
way,
on
and
your water.
yeah, sipping on. Yep. So, and I
Well,
was I don't know. I wasn't drinking, so I wasn't loosened up and whatnot at the time. So
Well, by
like
the end
tonight,
of
you know,
that day, I was having people interview themselves and said, "Okay, introduce yourself." I was so tired.
yeah.
who was
And
that?
then I felt really bad because I looked at one of the interviews when we were doing the editing, and one of the moonshiners I interviewed, he went to shake my hand, but I looked down. I didn't even see him try to shake my hand, and he turned away, and I'm like, I don't want to be known as that. So whoever it was, I
No,
apologize. I did not even see you trying to shake my hand. I'm going to give you a hug next time I see you. I
Was it
promise.
Benny?
I'm
Was it Benny?
I can't even
He was
remember.
one of the last people you interviewed. It was
He had a
first there was
blue shirt
Amanda,
on.
and there was Red, and then Tater. Tater's the one that had the pig that they brought the mash to. He was on a
Hmm.
couple
It
different
wasn't Tater.
episodes of Moonshiner and Master Distiller.
It was
But
one
I
of
saw
them.
your post on Facebook.
Yeah, I felt bad. I still feel bad.
Nah, they're good.
trying to think of Tater's pig's name. I just thought about Luther.
Oh yeah, his pig.
Mhm.
Yep,
Yeah, they needed
Luther.
somewhere to put the spent mash, so they brought it
Yeah,
on the show. So they brought it over to
Yeah.
Tater's farm, and he
Yeah.
fed it to his
it
pig.
was. It was also mayonnaise. Cases of mayonnaise that they brought to Tater to
Oh,
feed him.
that's right.
Mhm.
That's right. They
Yeah.
were trying to get rid of the mayonnaise in the jars so they could use
Yep.
Yep.
liquor in the jars because
Use the
they ran
jars. Yep.
jars during COVID.
Yes,
COVID made
sir.
it short on supply. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a beast of a pig.
Oh my
The funny
God.
thing about James Hatfield when I met him is he's got a bunch of pet pigs.
Yeah.
And every time I went over there, he's got a big pig and he's got a bunch of little pigs running around. And there's always that one that'll come after you because he's protecting James. He won't let you get near
Yeah.
James. It's funny.
You know where James lives now, don't you?
Yep, he's in Kentucky.
Yeah, he's up over here in London. He's about 2 hours west of me. He's same town that Bruiser's in.
Oh, that I didn't realize there was the same. Yeah, I was gonna
Yep.
stop at Bruiser's. I called him Sunday because Dan had to go do stuff with his grandkids, and
Right.
so I'm like, oh, I'll go catch up with Bruiser, and I called Bruiser, and I ended up over in West Virginia in Charleston at Aaron Baird's for about 4 or 5 hours, and went home from
Yeah.
there on the way home from Ohio. Just I try to do that
Yeah.
while on the road. I try to stop in on somebody that I don't ever get to hang out with hardly except at events. And it's limited at events unless I hang out at night with you. Because you
Right.
guys know
Right.
during the day, you're not going to get more than a few minutes with me during the day.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You're nonstop on the go.
Yeah, I
Always.
mean, I'm going to
You
try to be
gotta be
helpful this
though.
year. I want Hillbilly Jam to get us, like, I've got people that do photography and just have them focus on certain parts of the event. And I'll focus on the music and the moonshiners and
And
make
I'll
life a
take the
lot easier than
videos.
me trying to. Yeah, oh, definitely.
There you
Most
go.
We're
definitely.
teaming up
I mean,
this
I missed
year.
the whole car show. Yep.
Did
I
you?
missed the whole car show this year. I
I
couldn't even
got
get
it
over
for
to
you.
Lakeside.
Trying to talk
Mm-hmm.
my cousin and let me bring his 41 Ford down for it. He's supposed to have it repainted before next year, and I told him he's got to call it Midnight Crawler because that thing's that's badass.
Right.
It's nice. It's a nice car.
That's awesome. So, Raj, do we have anybody joining in?
I don't know where Shauna is.
Besides
Shauna
Micheal?
is. Do you?
Actually, yeah, I've been sitting here chit chatting with her.
Oh,
I'll send her a link here.
all right. Shauna's like our honorary host.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's fun to have on,
Mhm.
and then usually Ride Daddy.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's what it ends up being. Oh
It's
Lord.
fun to have Ride Daddy
He's
on.
real good at the very beginning, huh?
Yeah, it gets different,
Yeah, Sean
but
Rigsby is a really nice guy. I've always
yeah.
enjoyed Sean.
Yeah.
Who you gonna pick or who you leaning towards at that boxing match? Sean or Matt?
Oh, yeah, with him and
Matt Brown.
Matt
Matt.
Brown.
I've got my money on Sean.
Yeah, I think Sean will take it.
I never watched the
Trying
other
to.
guy fight, so I don't know.
They're both equal. I think weight pretty close in weights but I don't know. Sean seems more active. I haven't seen much about Matt.
Yeah.
I don't know. Matt looks like he can hold his own.
Oh yeah, they both
He
can.
looks a
Yeah,
little
they're both.
leaner, actually.
Yeah,
Sean's lost a lot of weight lately.
which
Yeah,
is good. It's
he's
quicker.
been training, getting ready for this fight.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
I heard that him and Matt Brown used to spar,
Did they?
so they already know what's going on.
Yeah.
I
I
do know
I
that
tried.
Sean Rigsby knows he knows a lot of folks that are pretty big in the martial arts community up in Ohio. He's been around a bit.
Oh, okay.
I
Does
had
he
I
kickbox
called.
too, or
Go ahead.
do
You
we
can
know
finish.
if this is a kickbox or just a box?
I
It's
think it's
just
just a
boxing.
boxing.
Okay.
I called
Kara,
John
you
Miller out to
mentioned
a wheelchair boxing match, but he never did take me up on it.
Kara, you mentioned going to Winter Jam.
I already reserved my room.
At at the where the Valley Tavern is at Smoky Falls Lodge.
Yep.
Okay,
Are you going?
I need to get my room reserved. Oh, I'll be there for sure. Oh yeah,
I'm looking forward
yeah.
to it. It'll be
I
fun.
missed the first couple of Winter Jams. I guess I didn't really know about them as much the first 2 years, but after that, I've got photos. I've got a group photo from 2022, I think, that had Margin Charge sitting in the front with
I
Red
love
Dog
her.
with his "Ain't She
Oh
Pretty"
yeah.
sign, the same
Yep.
sign that you held for the group photo.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I miss
That was
Marge.
fun. Yeah. I'm so glad I got to meet. I met her at Hazard Fest years ago.
Oh, yeah.
She was
Were
always
you
cool.
possibly at
Be right back,
2022
guys.
or 2021?
I think I was at both. Yeah.
Because I was at 2021. Actually, Ladybug, my little pup, that was her first festival ever with me in
Mm-hmm.
August 2021. That's when I got her, and she had that black muzzle, and now it's all grayed out. And if you see me, you'll see Ladybug the festival pup.
Mm-hmm.
She travels with me everywhere.
Yeah, the winter time's hard for me to do anything. It's hard for me to get somebody a dog sitter over here. I got 4 dogs that I've got still rescued, and
Yeah,
so and I'm picky at who watches my dogs.
I totally get it. That's why I don't leave her anywhere. I do
Yeah,
have one place I can leave her, but it's only if I go to a local show at night. It's going to be really loud in a bar, and she stays with the band, the lead singer for the band, and Chad. They got a really cool band you should hear at some point in time, Kara. They've got some of their own music, but they do a lot of covers called Contagious. And they are
which
20-year-old plus band. So they're seasoned. They've been around for a while. They play a lot of the local events, venues around here too. They play at Harris Cherokee Casino. They actually got some gigs at the beach lately, but they're a real fun band.
I have to check
But
it out.
his son will keep Ladybug, and I go to his shows and I ride with them, so I know I don't have to drive home. And
what?
it's usually like New Year's Eve or one of the
You look
band members'
jealous.
birthdays. They opened up for Jackal several months
Oh,
back
really?
up here in the mountains at the barn at Paint Fork, and I was up there at the stage shooting them and then shooting Jackal afterwards. And yeah,
Jackal's a good band.
they're a fun band. We might want to talk to them about a
Mm-hmm.
week long road trip.
That would be
Oh
fun.
my god, they
Wouldn't it
would
be
be fun to
They
fun
were
party
to
going to
with.
have
play at
them?
Hillbilly Jam, but they couldn't get in on the bill
Come
last year. It was
here,
full
son.
already.
Well, they can just serenade us on the bus. We'll have our own
There
show.
you go. Well, I don't know about
I'm
Serenade,
gonna
but we'll
check
be
it out.
rocking. They are a
Stop.
rocking band. These guys.
We can
Yep.
help get them warmed up.
Hey,
Yeah,
Ruth
they do a lot
Masters.
of
Oh my
60s,
god, come on.
70s, 80s rock, metal
Tuck, go.
stuff.
I'll
But
check
I've
it
seen
out.
them
Oh,
do. I've seen them do some Beastie Boys and stuff. It's
oh yeah.
hilarious. Look at that.
Hey, Kathy Wells. How are you doing, Kathy?
What up, Kathy?
Hey
Last
Kathy,
time I
how's it
saw
going?
her was with you at 5 a.m. at Hillbilly Jam. Jeremy,
Late
yeah, y'all,
nights.
y'all are both fit to be tied. Be nice. That was
Dogs hear
nice.
me talk about them. They got to come over and say hi.
Yeah.
I got a golden doodle, a standard poodle, a white hair terrier, and the little dog. He's supposed to be Boston Terrier and Chihuahua. I don't know what the hell he looks like. He don't look like either one, but I'm a dog
Yeah,
lover.
Boston
Well,
Terriers are
you
great.
know Terry is. I mean, she hung out a ladybug that night at the tavern for a couple hours.
Yep. Everybody loves Ladybug.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
a
She's
dog.
snoozing
Ladybug's
right
sweet.
now. She's snoozing right through this storm.
My
Well, Dodge, Jeremy, any other questions with what we're doing, or
um
Kathy
photography, or?
said, Michael, you made me laugh.
no, she says, Michael, you
She
make
didn't
me
spit her
drunk.
drink out. I didn't do my job.
Michael, you made me drunk. Ha.
Uh, who's
Kathy Wells.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I read
I
that
don't know
wrong.
where you're getting a laugh at. You better be.
It's because there's this little dollar sign right in the middle of my screen right there.
Oh,
what?
Chris
I don't know
Porter
what
says,
Hey,
you're
hey,
Chris
talking about.
folks.
Porter.
Um, so if this is a big hit with that charter bus, you gonna try to do it again? Make it like an annual thing?
Oh yeah. So Michael's already talked to me into doing it many more times every year. We're gonna do it for other festivals. We're
So
just gonna have a
maybe
Try to
party
change
get
it
you to
up.
fest.
go do all the festivals.
Yeah, why
Maybe
not?
just change up routes the following year. Go to
Yeah,
different little towns and
yep.
cities, and
That would be a blast.
But then again, they say do anything once, but twice if you like it. So we get on this trip, we stop in a certain town and it's comfortable and we have such a great time, make contacts. Why not stop back by there again?
Hmm.
what do you fix it or thinking the prices are going to be per passenger? Have you
Yeah, I'm
figured
waiting
that part out
for.
yet?
I'm waiting. They needed to know the route, so I gave them the general states we want to stop at. So they're gonna give me the price hopefully tomorrow.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to do is I would like to have sponsors because if I'm turning it into a docu series, there's screens inside the buses to where we can put their logos in there while we're shooting.
Yeah.
So they'll have,
Okay.
so that's why I'm trying, and I have a local distillery here in Michigan. I already contacted them to see if they want to be a sponsor. So if we can get it sponsored and then it doesn't cost anybody anything, that's my goal. But we'll see.
Yeah, if you stopped at whichever city you stopped in, there's a distillery or multiple distilleries. We'll stop at your distillery. Do
Mm-hmm.
tastings and purchases,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Do a
the
little
next city.
tasting. Yep.
Well, you've
Record
got
it.
the Bourbon Trail, and then
Yeah,
you've
kind of like the
got
Bourbon Trail. Yeah.
Yep.
Tennessee has their own whiskey trail or something like
Yeah.
Bourbon Trail, but it's their own trail. Hell, they
Yeah.
got
I'm
a
doing the
cheese
Bourbon Trail
trail.
next year. Cheese Trail.
Cheese trail. Yeah.
Is that up in Wisconsin?
I don't know. No, no, there's cheese stops in North Carolina on this cheese
Yeah.
trail. Sure is. Saw a
Um.
sign the other day outside of Asheville on the cheese trail.
No shit.
So
I'd
something
like to go on the
else
cheese
I
trail. I
like to
love
do when we
cheese. So
travel is eat. And Kara, I saw where you're doing a cookbook. Is that right?
Oh, I already published one.
Oh my
so
lord!
you're so
So
you're all your podcasts are foodie podcasts.
No, I interview celebrities, but
Okay.
this is what I do. I've been a cook since I was 6 years old. My grandmother
Made with love. Okay.
me with love, cooking from the heart. So
that's awesome.
I published it about 9 years ago, and I'm working on my second cookbook now.
Oh, cool.
Barnes and Noble picked it up a few years ago, and so it's available on like Amazon. And I went and did a search on my cookbook, and it's being sold in like 15 different bookstores.
Need to
So
get
I have,
some of these southern cooks recipes down
yeah.
here.
Well, that's what's in the
Oh,
cookbook.
is
It's
it?
my
Oh.
grandparents. My grandparents are from Maggie Valley,
Oh, are
so
they?
yeah.
Okay, that's
So
cool.
I learned how to cook cornbread at the age of 7. I know all about it. I'm just first generation Yankee,
Little
so don't hold it
sprinkle of
against
sugar
me.
on top. Little sprinkler on
No.
top.
No, that's
Cornbread and soup beans. Cornbread and
Yep.
soup
my mother
beans.
taught
Hmm.
me a gourmet cornbread, where instead of using like water or milk, you use cream corn and sour cream.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds
Yeah,
like a
it's
cornbread
nice.
casserole my grandmother used to make.
I also found out I don't like Bloody Butcher corn distilled. I don't like the flavor.
I'm not
Yeah, I
one
But
of
don't
It.
either.
Spaceman
I'm
Fling told
It's
me, he
got it.
said, grind it up
too
real
oily.
fine and make
Yeah,
cornbread and make cakes with it. So I
Hmm.
did, and it's amazing. So with my grinder, and I come across some grains every now and then, and I'm starting to like cook with it and stuff. That's
Hmm.
why Dan's thing at Ohio, the Harvest Here Farmers Market and Festival,
Yeah,
I came home with I spent $200 at the farmers market on honeys, maple syrups,
I've
$15 a
seen that.
quart
I've
of
seen that.
squashes, zucchinis,
That's
cucumbers,
some good looking produce
peppers.
you had.
yeah.
Oh,
I
dude,
mean,
I've got
I
so
could
tonight
I
I
could live
had
out of a
dinner.
garden.
Yep,
Hmm.
my dinner tonight was I took the petty pan squash and sliced them real thin and grilled them with olive oil and seasonings. And then I layered them into a lasagna with ricotta and egg
Oh, really?
mixed and ground beef and mushrooms. And I made a
Huh.
lasagna out of that.
Yum.
And
That
that
make
was
me
my dinner
hungry now.
tonight.
Come on. Come
I
on, you
Yeah,
make
know.
me
it
hungry.
does. It does.
So,
So
so
I have
Kara,
to do it. Um, I
Go
go
ahead,
have to
ahead, go
Kara.
ahead.
Go ahead.
mention that my cookbook, I made a mistake. Um, and I sold so many cookbooks around the world, and I found a typo. It's called the mock apple pie, and you're supposed to use 2 to 3 teaspoons of lemon juice. And
Yeah.
somehow I typed 2/3 cup of lemon juice.
Oh,
So
Oh
I
no.
apologize. I apologize.
Woo.
anybody that ever bought
Now
that
you can
cookbook?
sell your revised
There you go,
edition.
adjusted.
I know.
Yeah.
Sell the revised edition.
I'm about to publish the second one. It's gonna
Who
call
was your
it's.
editor? Who was your editor?
I can't remember the name of the publisher company, but they should have looked it over.
Yeah.
Yes, that's their
Um.
job. They got one job to do.
You know. So I apologize in
So,
advance.
So
So
guys,
Kara, this was your first Maggie Valley, huh? Or
Hmm.
Hillbilly Jam?
Yep.
Did you get to try a lot of moonshine?
I sipped on a
yes.
bit.
Who would you? Who, in your
No, we
opinion?
only
This is
drink
your
taxable
opinion.
liquor at Hillbilly Jam.
Well, yeah, that,
I went to
yeah.
the
But
after party the most.
oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, in your opinion, this is just your opinion. Who had the best taste of liquor out there that you knew of?
See, that's the problem. Well, Michael's water bottle was pretty good. It burned.
That's
Water
some
my
good corn.
foot.
That's the best corn liquor you'll ever get.
Well, it burned all the way down and then all the way back up.
Some
Ooh,
some people like
it
that.
tastes better going down or up.
Whew, it was just burned.
Did you
It
Oh,
was
ever
It
did
didn't
you
burn
good.
ever
back up.
taste did
I
you
don't know if
ever
you're thinking
taste any of
wrong. It
that
didn't burn
dragon's
back up.
blood?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
I,
it was
Oh.
like
I
candy.
had some peach at the after party that was really good.
Hmm.
I'm drinking
could have been
watermelon
Everybody
my
likes
now.
their own
leftover.
thing. Everybody likes their own
Um,
thing. Some people like the fruity stuff, the post flavored stuff,
yeah,
the
I'm a
sweet
grain
stuff.
drinker.
I just can't do it. It just makes me feel terrible the next day.
I'm a grain drinker. Um, this is blueberry or blackberry. I'm not too. I mean, I'm just not a fan of it. My fiance, when she runs liquor, she likes to run rums and fruits. So that's her forte. Mine's always been grains. She makes damn good rum, though. I'll tell you what. I want Alfredo to try hers.
And then
So I actually was a winemaker for 40 years before I got into the moonshiners. And then I found
Okay.
out that I could distill my wine and make a really good brandy. But I
mhm.
always loved the old fashioned corn liquors. So I had to kind of experiment with my grains. And I got in with a couple of guys. These guys are in their 80s and 90s. Big Chuck Charles Battison from
I
Mississippi,
was gonna say you've run liquor with Big Chuck, so you got
and
some
yep,
good
as
knowledge
soon as
there.
much as just a week ago. And Paw Murphy, Rick Paw Murphy,
Yep,
is also a bootlegger Hall of Famer that ran with
Tennessee
Junior
boy.
Johnson back in the day.
Yeah.
So
Um.
these guys gave me a recipe about 2 years ago, and they said, Michael, here's what we use our grain. Here's our mash bill. Run it for us. So I mashed it in. I ran it. It was a cornmeal and 2 malted wheats, a bread yeast, Fleischmann's,
Yeah.
and they gave me the amounts to use. And I've been kind of staying in that line, but I'm trying different wheats. I'm trying different grains. Right now, I have a white corn from Georgia. I've got a Jimmy Red from Ohio, a Ohio Blue from Ohio. I have a malted smoked pecan wheat still from Riverbend Malts here in Asheville that supports me and
Okay.
what I do. I usually show their merch at my events on my table. I didn't have any this year, but usually I have their stuff out, their koozies and coasters and samples of their grains. But yeah, they're a really cool bunch of people here in Asheville that have nothing but malted grains. That's all they do from around the
It's
country. They get grains and they
it's
malt
always
them.
it's always fun to get an old timer's recipe and improve on it. Oh, here we go,
Ah, there you go.
boss lady,
That's right.
Boss lady.
boss lady.
Boss lady's
Hi
in the house.
guys.
Hello.
Woohoo.
Where
I
where
know
you
all
at,
boss
Shonda?
ladies.
I'm
Oh,
here
the
doing the
pictures are getting
legal.
smaller.
Are you at
Well,
where we think you are again? Last week, or that's somewhere
yeah,
different?
yeah.
Oh my God.
They love
Oh, yeah.
me.
The Wednesday
Yeah.
night party.
Yeah, Wednesday nights are a turn up. Tomorrow's Drew's birthday, and he doesn't
Hey,
want to party.
All right. So
awesome.
Shonda, Michael Bowman. Obviously, have you had a chance to meet Kara
Oh yeah.
She
Yes,
doesn't know
yes,
or
Michael
yes.
Carl?
And I
Bowman.
love you,
She knows
Michael.
Michael Bowen.
I love you,
Michael
Michael.
Thank
Bowman. I know.
you.
I did that earlier. I put
Bowen.
Bowman. I'm like, I did that earlier. I said Bowman. I said, oh wait, no, it's Bowen.
Bowen.
There
That's
you go.
Mr.
So
Michael
Shonda,
Bowen.
thank you so much. This had me feeling so good earlier.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
anytime, anytime, love, anytime,
Love it.
anytime. I'm always
Talk
here to
about
help.
girl power tonight, huh?
that's right.
Hi, Michael. I love you.
I
I
see
love you
you and
too,
Rod Daddy are
darling. Good to
starting a
see you.
podcast, huh?
No, so Rye Daddy and I was just don't start your shit. But I do have stuff that I'm working on. I will tell you that. But I just don't
All
want
right.
to
Uh,
put all that out until
Sure.
I got it all together. But
get
Oh,
him,
okay.
no,
Shawanda. Get him,
don't.
Shawanda.
The
Michael.
Misfits
Shawanda.
or
Michael said he's going to get me a shirt made that says it's Shonda, not Shawanda.
There you go.
I even got our guests last week to say Shawanda.
Yeah,
yeah. You would
Kara,
have had a
these
good time if
guys. These
we're
How
guys.
not
long
that
have you been
bad.
from
We're not
Hillbilly
that bad.
Jam? Because
Hey,
Shonda
Daniel
at Hillbilly
Stevens, how
Jam
you
kept
doing, Ben?
yelling, Michael Bowen, what's my name? Michael Bowen, what's my name? I said, Shawanda.
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 How's it going, Daniel? Morgan Stewart says, "Evening, everybody."
Martha Stewart?
Morgan.
Morgan. Hey,
Oh,
Morgan, how you
Morgan.
doing, buddy?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
If we bring any more people on, I won't be able to see anybody. This screens are getting smaller. I'll have to do the laptop from now on.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I just hate
It's
moving it, man. I got too much of my photography to disturb anything over there, and it's all
oh,
Hey,
over the
where'd she
place.
there
go?
she
Oh,
goes. Uh, she's
where'd she
out
go?
again. You know that she's in and out at least
What
5
did he
times
say?
a podcast.
Yeah, she pops in and
Alfredo
out.
calls that the Irish
She'll be
goodbye.
back.
Alfredo called that the Irish goodbye, right?
There you go.
Hillbilly
Oh, she's
Jam,
back.
Jeremy, remember?
Yep.
Should we bring
Remember?
her in?
Wendy
Should we bring
Yeah.
her in or should
Wendy
we make her
disappeared
wait?
because that's the Irish
Should we
goodbye.
bring her in or make her wait? No, we'll bring her in.
You would never make me wait.
Oh, she's
No,
back.
I didn't.
Hey, you didn't even say goodbye.
I was
Hey,
having
by the way,
technical difficulties.
you'll probably be getting some orders from Northern Michigan.
Okay.
I took some of that up to my nephew and my sister-in-law, and they both said, "Oh my God, my nephew said, what the hell? How do you put it? I can't remember what he used. Like this, that shit is smoking.
Well,
He's
I
like,
appreciate that.
yeah, I had to let him try it because I talk you up, and he
I
says I really love the. He says I was sitting there at the party and then bam, body buzz. He says and I just
yeah.
felt so relaxed.
A
And I
lot
said
of
that's what I
people
told you.
I do make the medications for have anxiety or they have seizures or tremors
Yep.
and things like that. So I want everybody to have like a body high. I
Yeah.
extract all the it's only THC. So I use a distillate. So there's no hybrid, sativa, or indica.
Yeah.
So you're just getting a body high. You're getting
That's what I liked
comfortability,
about it.
medical. Yeah.
And that has
Like I
helped
said,
me
and it
so
took my
much.
pain away from my surgery. It was
Mhm.
just, I've told you about it already. I don't
No.
think I got to talk it up no more.
I
It's
think
fucking phenomenal.
I've medicated everyone on the podcast tonight.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Yeah.
You're about to medicate me again because I'm about to have a gummy worm.
Yay! Girl, I'm in here. I'm in here
Yeah.
Hey,
drinking, and I
the
done
gummy
brought some
worms are awesome.
moonshine.
Hey, just so
I'm out
y'all know,
It's
already.
go to
I
so
mean,
Walmart and
delicious.
eat it right now. Hang on 1 minute. There we go.
Get you one,
hey,
Cheers.
Michael. Did Michael wear
Cheers.
pants? I seen his post.
hey, yeah, I told him. I
Yes.
said first rule of this podcast is if you leave the podcast, make sure you shut your camera off.
Yeah, you don't know
But
what I'm wearing underneath.
Shonda didn't
Damon.
Damon actually knew he did that, didn't he?
Oh yeah, Damon didn't give a fuck. He was like, "It's my ass. I'm going to put pants on." Shorts, I should say shorts.
Hey, Sean, is this
Damon's
one of
funny.
yours?
Let me see. It's
Yeah,
blurry. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it is.
me. That's me.
Yep,
That's me.
yep.
What
Those
are
are the
those?
strawberries.
Oh,
Yep. All right. I'm eating
Yeah,
some now.
yeah,
Oh,
they're
I gotta label them a certain way because
yeah,
that's what.
you know,
hey, I was gonna
Look
eat
there's
them
out, he's.
rules.
earlier, but I wanted to make sure I made it to the podcast.
Mhm.
If y'all start seeing me, hey, if I start doing this and I start leaning over y'all, just wake me up.
I found I
Terry,
found
Terry,
Michael. I found Michael that it's about perfect if you take about 5 of those strawberries at one time.
or
Oh,
eat
Oh,
a whole
okay.
good
pack of
idea.
worms, or eat a whole
Hey, I
pack of
am more
worms
of a
and a
50
sucker.
milligram at a time guy.
Oh
When
yeah,
I do
a whole
gummies,
pack
I'm
of
Remember
doing
worms
that?
and a
50
sucker will
milligrams
put
at
you
a time.
down.
Yeah,
I was
eat the
there.
whole
Trust me.
pack.
I was there.
Put you
Trust me.
down with it.
Remember? I gotta
Yeah.
go. I can't do this no more. On the way
All
down,
right, let's agree.
Terry, we stopped at this. Well, up at Chipotle, we stopped at this dispensary. Terry's like, I gotta get some more to take back. Gotta make some money. So, shit, she's already got. I don't know how much of it sold.
Well, that's
Oh, these
none of the
taste good with corn
podcasters'
liquor.
business.
Ah,
I'll
hell
see,
with
man.
them. But
So what are you guys up to tonight? Like, what's going on? What I missed?
Jeremy and I have the same old thing that we do everywhere. Oh,
Oh, you missed it all, Shonda. We're
um,
done. We're signing off.
Oh God.
did you hear about the charter bus?
Yes,
Nope.
yes.
Okay,
You.
we've
Well, yeah,
talked about that.
she
I
felt
follow
close.
Paris, so
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So we've talked about that a
Oh,
little bit.
fine. You don't follow me, right?
We got to
I do
get to
follow you,
Bamboo Spirits
Michael.
here. We
Just
we
kidding.
we've got to get to Bamboo Spirits before the end of the show.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
we got to talk about that.
I mean,
Yeah, we don't want to
we
do
got
that
to.
while I'm still
Okay,
sober enough.
so
Yeah,
while I'm out here, I have to ask you if you have tried my products. Please go to Base Babe's Facebook page and leave a honest review.
Yep.
Honest.
Okay.
oh, I will. I will. You
They're
know,
delicious.
Of course.
I'll have
Thank
my nephew and
you.
my sister-in-law.
Yeah, just an honest review. I won't try to sway you in any way. Just how it did for you.
I took that some of that honey up there with me, and my nephew took a
Uh huh.
spoon and he just
Oh,
stuck it in and he ate it. He's like, oh my god. I'm
He
like,
was living
dude.
his best life.
yeah, you gotta be
Oh
careful on
yeah.
that honey.
Yeah. He's only 20, so you
Yeah,
Oh.
know.
that'll put him in la la land.
Oh, he was. He went out and got a
That
dirt
honey's
bike and
strong.
he went out and got a dirt bike. He got it started and he revved it up a couple times and it shut off. So I went out there. I said, "Would you stall it?" He said, "No, I can't ride."
He's like, I'm done. I'm gonna call it a
That's
night.
what he said. Is what he said.
Well,
But
I know a couple of us will be at Farm in a Bottle in Beatty'sville.
Yeah, definitely
yes,
Beattyville.
I will see you there.
I'll be
I'm
at both.
excited.
Yep,
Yep.
definitely Beattyville.
Terry will be there. We're going to only go for the one day, but because at least we'll be there. We'll make you get to see Terry and
I can't wait to see Terry.
Saturday,
One
right?
day is better than no days.
Terry.
Saturday, right?
Shauna says she's looking forward to seeing you. Says one day is better than 0 days.
Saturday, right?
Or wait, she just informed me she's gonna try because she took 6 days off. But I think I'll have her talked into it. Trust me. If not, she's gonna have to walk to work. So I'm taking her car or drive my truck.
What'd you
Okay,
ask, Michael?
guys.
I was saying he said he's coming up for one day. He's talking about Saturday, right?
Yeah, I'll be up there Saturday.
Yep.
Usually I'm
That's the
there the
biggest
whole.
day.
Yeah, usually I'm there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Um,
Yep.
I'm just making the one day because I need to spend time with her. I get to see her a whole day and a half a week because she's working all these hours. So, you know,
How far are you from there?
I'm
What's your
about
drive
two
time?
hours. I'm about 2 hours.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Because any more than that,
I'm
you want
a
to stay at least one night, in which you'd want to stay the
yeah.
night before for the pre-party, the event, and leave versus
I'd love to get her
the
to
dinner.
say let's stay the night and take her out to the campground. How we stay out because I love camping out there. The guy's so cool. Um, he's actually got one of the food trailers in there. He's got the campground outside of town, and the guy's
Okay.
cool. He's had a band out there playing one. I think the first year I stayed out there. And so I got back and I supplied everybody out there with moonshine stuff. And yeah, I paid for my campground with moonshine even. He's like, here, just he said, how much moonshine you got? I got this much. He said, I'll take that for the whole weekend. Like,
That'll
okay.
work.
Yeah, bartering.
Hey,
Bartering's the way
Oh
of
Michael.
yeah.
life. Yes.
Michael, don't forget to talk to Teresa because I'll order the food. I forgot to send you the picture,
Right.
but I'll find it.
I've been trying.
But
I've been trying to get in touch with her because I'm also going to Niagara Falls with her. I'm
yeah.
meeting her in Niagara Falls to hang out with some people the weekend after Labor Day,
Mhm.
and she's been so busy. She doesn't know her granddaughter's schedule for school and her granddaughter's events. Like I think she's doing cheer and stuff this year, or
I
dance or
totally
whatever
get
it
it.
is. So she doesn't know what she's doing because of the kids to know what she's doing to meet me for times. As far as staying at Beattyville, I'll either be at the hotel there, which
We're
I
gonna be
always like,
there.
Yeah, I'll
or
be there at the
she
hotel.
might be able to get me the cabin, which is just
Oh, you're coming to
a couple
Beattyville,
directions.
Jeremy?
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome, brother.
So if you
I've
guys,
already got my rooms booked.
Do
yeah.
you?
So if you
Where are
guys
you
want
booked at?
at Travel Wise, where you told us.
Okay, because if
Yeah,
I'm
that
Yes.
at Travel
manager's
Wise,
cool
I'll
as
be
hell.
downstairs in the back all the way at the
Yeah.
end. But I might get the cabin, which will give me an extra bedroom for somebody else if they come. And I'm trying to
Okay.
get Alfredo to come, but he's been just too busy with his day job to even kind of focus on our bamboo spirits lately. He's
Damn.
just slammed.
Well,
So
if
I
you
talked to him
guys
this
just
morning.
sorry, I'm
Go ahead.
like, if you guys
No, go ahead.
decide that you want to like grill out at the hotel or want, let me know in advance and I'll order the food. So
Oh,
that
you're
way
doing
we
a
Well,
can
we'll
cookout
have
cook.
a
again up
grill for
there?
that one.
We
You're
can
gonna
There's
do.
a
always
grill
cook.
there. Yeah, there's a grill
Well, let me
there
Yeah.
know.
at the
Let
hotel.
me know, and I'll bring up some venison burger or some venison steaks or something.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm sure we'll
Hey,
be able
John
to
I
figure
love
it
Bence.
out.
venison.
I need to get rid of last year's meat, anyways. I mean, or eat it up. So I got this year's the fresh one. Everything's fresh. It's
Sounds
all
like a
freezer
terrible
packaged.
problem.
I got veggie
Terrible.
burgers, but everybody else
Oh
can
yeah,
eat.
that's right. You don't eat meat.
Yeah, but Drew can get the real burgers.
There you
Yeah.
go.
And I mean,
They
we paid like $17 for 90 burgers. Like, we can't beat it.
Oh
So that's
no.
why
Oh,
if you guys
Sean,
want us to bring something, let me know.
But yeah,
Sean,
that's
you were
that's
gonna
just
send
like
me a
the hot
list of
dogs.
the
The hot
other
dogs. I got a hell of a
items.
deal on those hot dogs that I brought for Hillbilly Jam.
Michael, what'd you say?
You were gonna send me a list of other
Yeah.
options you had besides burger for Teresa.
Yeah. I'm going to send that to you when we get off here.
Okay,
I have
and
to,
I'll get up with her in the next couple days.
okay. Yeah. Just let me
So
know. Like I
Kara,
said, it's real cheap
Kara,
to do burgers.
you think you're making the Beattyville?
Not sure. I might be road tripped out for a second
Oh yeah.
because I've been
Yeah, you're
traveling
on
for the
the road a
last
lot, huh?
6 weeks.
Especially this summer.
Well, Kara, you let me know whatever you need. I got you.
Okay, thank
And
you.
I'm going to go. I have to go back to work so customers don't leave and they buy
All right.
the
That's
good
right.
stuff.
Go,
All right,
go
Sean. It's
make
good
that
seeing you,
But
money.
I
sweetheart.
All
love
right.
y'all.
Yeah.
Go
Love you.
get that money.
Bye, darling.
Bye, guys.
And I'll
Bye.
I'll,
Right.
I'll see you
Bye.
at Beattyville.
And
Uh,
John Bence, hey buddy. And
how's it
Marcus
going,
Chapman,
John?
hey Marcus.
Chapman, yeah. Oh, Marcus,
Oh
he's
yeah.
been a good fellow. He's come over here and
Oh
helped me
yeah.
clean up after home.
Yeah.
And
He's a one hell. He's a good stand up boy.
yeah,
Uh,
Yes, he
Michael,
the
is.
first year,
you live pretty close to him, don't you?
About 20 minutes, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna be up his way Saturday.
You mean you'll be up my way Saturday?
Yeah,
The first year I met Marcus, he it was his first year to the Hillbilly Jam, I believe. I met him with Moonshiner Red, and he had
yep.
nowhere to stay. And I said, you know what? Or no, that was the second year. He had nowhere to stay. I'm like, dude, come hang out with us. I got an extra couch, extra bedroom. I told him we were doing a cookout. He sat in the kitchen. He cooked. I think he sauteed the onions and mushrooms and did something else. But he was awesome to have around. I mean, he's just all on all outgoing guy.
Yeah, Marcus is a good dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came. He came
He.
to the Charlotte Motor Speedway with me back at Memorial Day.
Oh, did he?
Or I had some VIP passes that me, him, and a couple other people went to, and we had a fun time at the race at Charlotte Motor
Yep.
Speedway.
Yeah, Charlotte Motor Speedway is a good time.
That
It's
Daytona
of course,
is.
isn't it now Lowe's Motor Speedway,
I don't know. Hey, Kara.
or is it back to Charlotte? Because I actually I actually grew up with the kid whose dad built that and first opened it, Bruton Smith. I went to school with his son, and yeah, they owned it for years, and then they sold it to Lowe's.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if they call it Lowe's Motor Speedway.
I don't remember. I haven't watched NASCAR. I haven't watched NASCAR since they went to them 3 stages or whatever.
Yeah, I know. I
You
kind of
know,
lost track of it then.
yeah.
Matt Kenseth, he retired. They
Matt, that was my driver there. Matt Kenseth was my driver.
Me too, from Wisconsin. Yep.
Yep.
Kara, do you do any NASCAR stuff? Kara?
Do I do? I haven't yet.
I think you'd enjoy that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you get with the older drivers, the newer ones, I'm not too. I don't know any of them.
Well, they are. It's not like it used to be for sure, but I wish back then I could have gotten passes like I can now, because I've got a couple of different connections where I can get in VIP passes for Daytona, Charlotte, Bristol, and you'd enjoy one of those races for sure. I could just see one of your videos, like Hillbilly Jam. I could see one of your videos at NASCAR as well.
Oh, especially if you go out into the parking lot, into the RVs, because when I was younger, me and one of the, if you ever followed wrestling back in the day, the Samoans, one of them actually, me and him used to go out to the Charlotte Motor Speedway. We were always paid to go out through the RVs and stuff and pimp out products and stuff. Man, those people out there party down.
No, I bet.
You can eat some of the
Yeah, the
best
party
food
is at
in
the
the
RVs
world
afterwards.
out there.
Mhm.
It's awesome.
I say let's go.
Yeah. Oh, it's so much fun.
I'd like to
It
get.
is so much
I'd
fun.
like to get you to go. So there's some speedways that closed many years ago. There's like Wilkesboro, which is where the actual. So the actual moonshine bootleggers back in the day that brought NASCAR into what it is today are from Wilkesboro and Rockingham. These are in North Carolina. They've opened these tracks back up. And then you've got Hickory Motor Speedway, which is right down the road from me. They're one of the original tracks back in the day.
They were dirt tracks back then.
Yeah, but I just think it's so cool to go to like Wilkesboro. You know, that's the track.
Well, the originals.
The Bootlegger Hall of Famers are.
That would be a good story.
Junior Johnson. You have Junior Johnson. You got Earnhardt.
Yeah, Junior Johnson.
There's something I can't remember.
Charles Madison and Rick Paw Murphy are both Bootlegger Hall of Famers.
Oh, really?
Statesville at Southern Distillers. There's plaques up on the wall. And they used to have a 50-gallon still that Donnie Benton built for Paw Murphy that stood up in the corner. Well, when they pulled Paw Murphy's liquor off the shelf, I guess in the last few months, the still went over to Big Chuck's house down at the farm.
Okay.
Which, just to plug in, Big Chuck's, the end of this month, I'll have to look up the dates. It's the last weekend this month. They're doing a rodeo out at Mike Williams' farm where Big Chuck lives and is building.
Okay.
They're having a rodeo for a couple of days there. So that's going to be interesting. They always
rodeos are
do
good
stuff
time.
like that. And all the money goes back to a charity, Alzheimer's, dementia awareness. I think the last one they did was just a band out there playing in the field. They had a stage they built for this too. And they raised money for Rick Paw Murphy, and I believe it was Red Dog's wife, and it was sponsoring dementia and Alzheimer's because both of them have been set. You know, Alzheimer's is set in with Rick Paw Murphy now, and he's such a.
Will he be at Beattyville this year?
Who's that? Big Chuck?
Rick. No, yeah, well, Big Chuck and Paw.
Anymore. Yeah, with Paw's health, he's like 30 minutes from where I am now. So he'll show up at
Right.
something, but he can't really stay very long. He's got a walker,
Oh,
uh, or
yeah.
go
He
golf
was.
carting him around. But I doubt he'll make Beattyville. Big Chuck
Yeah.
will. If I have anything to do about it, it'd be me and Big Chuck and
Yeah.
Red
Yeah.
Dog
Yeah.
staying in the same cabin again, like we did
Red Dog, boy,
20
I
years
love
ago.
him.
Me, Red Dog, and Big Chuck sitting around drinking shine,
Uh,
talking stories.
Oh no.
Red Dog, Kara, you got to get a real interview with Red Dog, like
Mhm,
in depth. He was in
mhm.
Vietnam. He was an MP in
yeah.
Vietnam. He's
Yeah.
got stories where they were all drunk at one bar. They'd get kicked out, go across the street, go to that bar, get kicked out, go back to the first bar again, and finish out the night.
See, he didn't tell me that in the interview.
No, that's kind of it's not so personal, I guess, but I've had time to sit around with him
That part of his life, he
away
kind
from
of like
socials and
keep
people and
private.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And Red Dog's the one that has me with the motto, take the damn photos. Because
Mhm,
Red
Yep.
Dog even told me, Michael, I don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow. I'd love it if my photos were still here.
mhm.
Yeah.
So I respect
Every
Red Dog's.
festival,
Yeah.
every festival I've ever been, I go to a Red Dog's there and say, "Hey, come here, pull back here." So I grab my buggy behind. Try this one. Try this
Yep.
one. By the time I pull up from behind his booth, I'm drunk. I got. Well, I
Yep.
said, Red Dog, I gotta go down here and see everybody else. It's like, ah, but mine is the best.
He's a good fella. He's a
Oh
real
yeah,
good fella.
Red Dog's awesome. I really enjoy Red Dog.
Super veteran for sure. Super
I
veteran.
buy
Big
a
shout out to
T-shirt
Red
from
Dog.
him every year. I think
Yep.
Gary's got three or four I bought for her.
He
So
handed
okay,
me
we
the
covered
sign when we were.
Beattyville, we covered Hillbilly
Ain't
Jam,
she purty?
winter, summer,
Yep,
Yep.
he handed me that
popcorn
sign.
tape. So
He never given
Jeremy,
it to
you
me.
just here.
I've had my
Oh,
picture taken
sorry.
with a bunch of times. He never gave me that sign.
Jeremy, you got smaller. You shrunk.
That's not a good thing to
Jeremy,
hear.
Jeremy, Jeremy's gone. Jeremy, there he is.
What's been reading his comments?
Jeremy,
For some reason,
Jeremy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I need to
you got real
back out
tiny
and
all
come
of a
back
sudden.
in. Hang on.
Louis Sierra
My
says,
screen's
"Good
all
evening,
screwed
everyone."
up.
Oh,
Hello.
and Philip Bass says, "Good evening, gentlemen and lady or ladies."
Hi.
So
So
we might as well get
feminine.
started on. Oh, he did leave. Well, he'll be back. On
Yeah, he's having a
Alfredo
technical
and
problem.
yeah. Uh, I start talking about Alfredo and bamboo spirits.
Okay.
Are they in trouble down there with that hurricane? Or no? Oh, is he on the East Coast or the West Coast? I mean the East or the West side.
I mean, where he is in Fort Lauderdale, he's kind of dead in the
Yeah.
middle in a sense. But the storm kind of hit more north of there,
Okay.
so they weren't affected. It didn't scoop into
Okay.
Florida and go up. It
Okay.
went west before it even got to Florida, so it headed
I
north
wasn't
out
even
of the
paying
Caribbean.
attention. So
Yeah,
Brian's all good and all that. So it's mainly
and
the coast of Carolinas
yeah, well, the only
and up.
reason it's hitting Ocean Isle and Ocracoke the way it is because if you look at the terrain, or actually look at the U.S. at the bottom, there's Florida, and it slopes up and
Yeah.
back out. Where it goes back out is the northern part of North Carolina, and the
Right.
hurricanes have eroded the beaches in that area to scoop it out, just like it is.
Yeah.
So if it misses the lower portion, it'll hit the upper portion with the rains and the wind like it is now. Uh, I grew up in Hurricane Alley, Wilmington, and it's commonly
Okay.
known to be hit by hurricanes one after another.
Yeah, I was gonna
So
ask Larry how he was doing down there, but I don't
he
see him
probably
back
has a
on
he's
here.
got some rain. He's got a little rain
Yeah.
and wind, but I don't think he's dealing with flooding unless he's near the river.
I know when Helene hit, we got it up here in Kentucky.
Oh
I
yeah, we
mean,
got it. Yeah,
we
it
didn't
hit us
get
hard.
the we didn't get the real heavy winds, and but we got the rain, buddy.
I had 120
and we
mile an
just
hour winds
had,
when I flew here.
yeah, we had, we've already had 2 major floods since I bought my house 5 years ago,
Right.
and it's it's terrible.
Mhm.
That first
Yeah,
one
we
we
got
had down
complaints.
here, that first one we had down here was really bad. It was devastating. I live up in the holler, and we got one way in, one way out, and it washed out a 10-foot section of my holler road. You can't go up the mountain on either side. And, me in a wheelchair, I'm all freaked out. Like, okay, what's that? My happens to me in an ambulance. I'm gonna die up in my damn house because I can't get out.
Wow.
But yeah, it was I don't get worried, but when I have, when I'm stranded, it just freaks me out.
Mhm.
You know, my
Yep.
my
Everything's
fiance
had to be
done me
tracked in
dirty
here for
one
30
time.
days.
Oh damn. Yeah, this is tell what Derry done me there, Mike. Listen, I was sitting at we owned the place we had before this. I was sitting out at the campfire. I'm laying back in my 4-wheeler, listening to music, drinking moonshine. And she's like, "Come on, time to come in." I'm like, "Nah, I'm all right. I'm gonna stay out here a little while." So I'm out there just, and I passed out. Well, she come out and said, "Well, I'll teach him." She grabs my wheelchair, brings it inside, locks the door. Well, it starts raining. I wake up. I'm like, "Oh shit." I'm looking everywhere for my wheelchair. Like, oh my god, and I'm probably 120 foot from my wheelchair ramp. So I got to slide across the ground because the ground's all muddy and I can't hop. So I fall right up. My foot will go right up from under me. I get up on the wheelchair ramp. I hop up to the door, and then the door is locked. So I knock on the door, and she opens. She goes, "What do you want?" Come on, it's raining. She's like, "Well, too bad," but she let me in. But she taught me a lesson. When she says it's time for bed, it's time for bed. Then I go to bed. I really
All
do.
right. So anyway, so Raj, you were asking about Alfredo. Everything seems to
Yeah.
be okay in Florida. He hasn't messaged me about anything in particular. And was there anything else you wanted to get into Bamboo Spirit stuff?
Oh yeah. Let's talk about his products. Your involvement. I know you're what, a partner or
I am considered technical advisor,
okay. That's what it
expert
was.
whiskey brandy person, and now sales.
Okay.
And as far as I've got shares with the company, as far as
Right.
that goes, we're supposed to be having a corporate meeting over the next week or two to get some stuff straight. A lot of paperwork. In corporations, people come in, they've got money, uh, and they want to take over because I brought money. They don't care about your ideas or all the back work you've done or labor. So we're working that out with our partners, and like I
He's
say, I feel
he's
as
got a
though
new
everything's going to
product
work
out.
out. Where we have a Bamboo Grove beer that's out in Florida and
Yes.
32 Total Wines and more. Some restaurants, some bars, the country club, and Wendy's Bam Ale was supposed to be canned Monday this week, got pushed back to Friday this week. They're going to can Wendy's Bam Ale. It'll be on shelves as well by
Okay.
within the next couple weeks. So I'm in the process of trying to get with distributors in other states to get it out of Florida. And as of last, I was speaking with the owner of Asheville Budweiser and was waiting for him. And unfortunately, he had a auto accident last week, so he's been in the hospital, and he
Oh,
should be back out and at work next week. And we'll try to
hopefully
resume
everything. Yeah, I was gonna say
negotiations
hopefully
there
everything
for
goes well.
distributionship or distributorship. Because if I can get in with one Budweiser, then the next state they would know Budweiser already, and because every state has to have its own wholesaler's license and solicitor's license. We've already got everything done federally, but each state has to approve. So it's just hard to get the beer
Okay.
moved out. Got to get the beer moved and sold so we can go ahead and start doing our distilling, which is what we initially were planning to do, which we already made a rum with bamboo. Alfredo did.
Right. Right.
Um,
And a very good rum.
yep. And we've, no, he's improved on it since then. So the one we made for the Miami Rum
Really?
Festival last year, it's even better now.
Damn.
So I've already done the bamboo brandy with blueberry. I call it bamboo berry,
Okay.
and I've already figured out the bamboo whiskey, which is just making I can make a good bourbon, and then I make the bamboo mash, which I'm letting Alfredo do all the bamboo. He's got that
Right.
nailed down, and we combine it, distill it, comes out of the worm. It's a bamboo brandy, it's a bamboo whiskey, it's a bamboo rum, and then when we get into getting our distillation in, we're gonna make rum, vodka, and gin all off of the same run. You just
Damn.
distill, keep a third of it for rum, take the other 2/3, go to another location, use high plate columns, make a vodka, and a gin basket, make gin. We were commissioning someone to come in, a very well known specialist in their field of making vodkas and gins. And we were going to
Who is
have,
that? Do I know him or her?
I'm just going to, well, see, I can't disclose everything.
Oh,
I'll just say that she makes a really good gin.
Lisa Lowry.
And like I said, I can't disclose names. But yes, she makes
He's
very
trying.
good gin. You're right. Lisa does make great gin.
Lisa Lowry makes a
We're
really good gin.
so yeah. I
I'm
said
not
it's
a gin
done. I don't want to
person.
be throwing names out.
I'm not a gin person, but her gin I can drink.
Oh, she's probably the only gin I drink. If I drink gin, would be
Yeah.
hers, and she's got her
Right.
vodkas out there. So we
Yep.
want to get some. We want to get good vodka and good gin and good rum and the brandy. And I got all the confidence in my brandy. When I made that blueberry a couple of years ago, it was a hit. And when I
Yeah.
blended it in my distillation with my bamboo and then distilled it all at one time, it was a really great blueberry brandy. Bamboo
Okay.
berry, I called it. So
Mhm.
Bamboo berry. Yeah.
we got to sell beer right now. Our
Mhm.
Yeah.
partners, I told you, people with money get in, corporation, did what they
Mhm.
wanted to do, so they made beer. So now we got to
Yep.
get rid of this beer. Not get rid of, but it's a great beer. Don't get me wrong. Bamboo Grove is great. Wendy's Bam Ale is superb. We developed it in September last year and
Right. I remember
released
that come
it
out.
at a distiller at a brewery out
Or
there. Sold like 240 pints over 2 hours of a grand opening or a grand
damn.
release. So
Wow.
Wendy's Bam Ale is very popular. Wendy's Bam Ale because Alfredo's wife's name is Wendy.
Mhm.
Right.
So he mimicked a photo on the can with his blonde, with the flowing blonde curls, which is Wendy all the way, and the
Almost
flowers and
like
the tropical look.
what you'd find on a pirate ship years ago. On the front
Right.
wood
Well,
carving.
Mhm.
yeah, we had a partner say that we need to make Bamboo Grove because Wendy's Bam Ale has got a picture of a woman on the can, and just doing studies, it shows that wouldn't sell. And I'm like, well, somebody's never drank a St. Pauli's girl, you know.
Yeah.
Um, Come to find out, the real reason we went with Bamboo Grove for the first beer instead of Wendy's Bam Ale, they did the mash bill for the wort for the beer. Okay, beer is wort, liquor is
Right.
mash. Let me get that
Right.
straight. They did the wort for the beer. Well, they used the wrong type of hops. So the hops were too strong, which made the beer hoppier. So we ended up with another blonde ale, but hoppier, being known as Bamboo Grove. Wendy's Bam Ale has a lower IBU, International Bitterness Unit, than the Bamboo Grove. So when I like Wendy's Bam Ale more myself, it's hard for me to say this to my own company. I like this one better than that one, but I'm a less hoppy guy. And in business, you cater the needs. Like Kara, she likes a sweet, fruity moonshine. That's her need.
Mhm.
My need is a corn liquor or a bourbon per se. So no one is wrong or better. It's just what we prefer. So I
Right.
prefer a lower hoppy, and I'm excited to get Wendy's Bam Ale on the shelf and to be able to get the licensing and get in these other states. If anybody out there listening is connected to any distributor in any state, reach out. We'll get the license for that state. I'll get my solicitor's license, and the beer's already got its cola. It's got its label approval. The formula is approved. It's FDA approved. It's known to have healing factors with bamboo when you ferment it. Google
Mhm.
what happens to bamboo shoots when you ferment it. It
Mhm.
has gut health and
Right, right.
inflammation health, and there's some cancer curing things. I can't quote that. I'm not a doctor, but there's just things that you read on, and I'm just surprised that no one else has picked up
I've
on the
read
Okay.
in
beer.
my research when I was diagnosed with MS, I started researching a lot of different things that I could put into my diet. And that was one of the things that I read was
Bamboo
bamboo.
shoots.
And it was shocking because I never would have thought that.
So we use a tropical asper bamboo shoot, and it grows in rows. Like if you planted a tree farm, it would stay in that row. And you do a lot of drip irrigation because it needs a lot of water. It's very popular grown, not popular grown, but it's better to be grown in South Florida. The climate helps it.
It's
It's
more
not the invasive type
better
like you
for
get
it.
up here around, up north and all that. And bamboo is part of the sugarcane family,
Right.
so it's got a grassy note to it when you use it. But done properly, it's really good. And honestly, the
Yeah.
beer is just really good beer. It's just I got to get it in these other states for people to know what it is. Uh, our 6 pack right now in Total Wines and More is going for about $18, I think, and change. Of course, they mark it up. That's what they do. That's how they make their money. But
Mhm.
I do know that as this first batch goes out, our startup costs will be have eroded enough where our the price should go down a little bit. I can foresee that because anytime you bring something out, you have startup costs and
Oh yeah.
the labeling, the licensing, the canning, what kind of can, how tall they are, how big around. The bottles are. You should see the bottles Alfredo had ordered. He ordered 14,000 of these bamboo looking bottles that the bamboo rum was in. And
Oh,
we put out, I think, 36 bottles. When we ran at Drop Zone Distillery last September, when we made the bamboo rum, Alfredo got a rental van, drove up from Florida with his mash in he made a square tote that he put in that van, that Chrysler van, and drove it up from Florida. And we distilled at Drop Zone Distillery and came out with, I want to say we had right at 40 bottles for the Miami Rum Festival. They
oh,
were first run, bottle one through is I can't remember if it's 36 or 42. I know Alfredo's got bottle number one of what it was, and I've got bottle number two, and it's still right here. Matter of fact, I'll get it off the shelf and show you guys what it looks like. All right, good.
while we're waiting on Michael to
Okay.
get back, Louis Cerna is making honey apple crisp moonshine coming. Jeremy
Oh.
says, "Hey y'all, we're getting hit bad with a storm here. Lost my connection." Chris Pelham, hello. Oh, you shining folk or shine folk. So you've been in Michigan all your life, then I take it.
Yep, born in Detroit, born and raised in Detroit. My family's from North Carolina and West Virginia, though, so I traveled a
Right.
lot.
Okay. Yeah, that my I was born in Madison Heights and I grew up my teenage years down in the suburbs of Detroit, up over in Warren.
Mm-hmm.
Hung out on Gratiot Avenue,
Yep.
cruised the hot rods. And then I moved to northern Michigan when my parents separated. But um, my dad was from West Virginia. On my dad's side of the family from West Virginia, so we were always back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I love the South. I've always
Yeah,
had it
me
in my
too.
blood, and
I try to visit there as much as I possibly can. I feel more at home in the South than I do
Oh, I
Michigan.
do too. I do too. I
Hmm.
mean, I've worked in the South my entire life, from Richmond, Virginia, all the way to Texas, and everywhere in between almost. And I was a
Hmm.
carpenter for 40 years almost, and I just traveled where the work was best and the money was the hottest.
Yep.
All right, so Michael, where's
All
that
right.
bottle?
So
Or just
Mhm.
that's it.
Alfie's is what he
Yep,
went
the
with.
bay is bam.
And you see how much it looks like bamboo with the coping. And
Mhm.
anyway, and then this is the Wendy's Bam Ale.
Yeah, Amanda just did a advertisement with Wendy's Bam Ale, and it was a pretty good
No,
advertisement she done.
I,
Mhm.
I think she was holding this can.
No, I think it was a Bam Ale. It
No,
was Wendy's.
I did a photo of her with this can, but I don't know that unless Alfredo sent her a Wendy's Bam Ale can. Or maybe I don't know.
Um,
I haven't seen it. Maybe she did. But yeah, these are our cans of beer and our bottles of liquor, and hopefully we do vodka and gin, and then we get my brandies and whiskeys out there. But it's taking time, and we got to get a corporate meeting going with all the owners. And we were hoping to do it this week while they were canning at Commerce Brewing in Largo, Florida, where we make our beer at. So if I can get a distiller, they can actually pull that beer straight from Commerce Brewing in Largo, Florida. They don't have to go through our distributor in Fort Lauderdale. If you go through the distributor, you're paying an
okay.
extra cost. So our Commerce Brewing actually, I thought and I heard that they had bought into a couple of breweries in North Carolina, which would help because then they could just make it there. And I don't need to get it in North Carolina. If you make it in the state, you can sell it in the state. But if you make it in a different state, you got to go through all these other hoops to get into a different state.
Mhm.
You would think you make liquor, you make beer, you've got to have FDA approval, which is federal. You got to have TTB approval, cola, all the licensing, and all that stuff's got to be done federally. So you would think
Right, right.
that would work in every state, but it doesn't. You
Mhm.
still have to go to each state and pay their fee. You know, you got to pay their middleman. Yeah. So that's where we are with the bamboo spirits and the bamboo grove and the Wendy's Bam Ale, and I hope in the next within the next couple of months, I hope to be able to get into some other states. Alfredo's got to get the paperwork finished up and get it applied for, and see how it does in the other states.
Exciting.
I think it's gonna do really good. I mean, it's such a. I mean, I know like his rum is really fantastic. I've never been able to drink a rum without a mixed drink, but his, I mean, any of his rums I can drink straight as a shot. Um, the first quart of his rum I ever got, I drank in half a quart in one night.
Oh, was that the Everglades White Lightning rum?
Yes, yeah, that was his Everglades.
Mhm.
He
That
went
was
to
fantastic.
Total Wines and More last week and did a taste. He brought the Bamboo Grove to because they sell it Total Wines and More, and they did tastings. Him and Roberto, which is one of the other corporate part owners, and they
Right.
did the tasting, and they found so many bottles in the back that they forgot they had of the Everglades White Lightning rum. And Alfredo actually bought one of his own bottles from them
Yeah,
because it's
he
one of
said it
those
was hard to
back.
find. I asked him if he could get me a bottle, and yeah, I'd pay for it and everything, and he'd take it.
Yeah.
And he said I can't find it anywhere.
Nope, it's sold out completely, and the distillery he worked with, South Florida Distillers, has since closed up shop,
Right. I
and
heard
so
that.
everything was run through them, and then that ties everything up with distributors that dropped out, and he couldn't get the Everglades White Lightning rum going at that time, and then he called me up in February 2 years ago and said, "Hey, Michael, I was just walking through the field down here by Wendy's mom's in Alabama, and I kicked a bamboo shoot, and so I picked it up and I broke it, and it had moisture in it. I tasted it, and he goes, I can make liquor out of that." He called me up that day he discovered this, and
Yeah.
then within that week, he reached out to Only Moso and Bamboo USA or something like that. I can't remember the other two. We're actually in trying to buy them out in conjunction with our bamboo spirits to take on the growing, the producing, the washing and cleaning and doing all the bamboo shoots and the beer. We're trying to get the whole thing. We don't want to just make liquor. We want to grow it, take it out of the ground, and distill it. But he called me a year ago last February, and we got this stuff rolling. And then we picked up two people on the bamboo side. Then we picked up three other part owners, and here we are today.
Yeah. He's come a long way since he was on the show. I'll tell you what. Well, there's been a lot of master distillers that have too.
Yes, there is.
Um,
Yes, there is.
one of the most memorable that
Richard.
one of the most what memorable ones we've had on here was actually the Undertaker. He opened his distillery probably a year after. He's got 98 labels out.
Wow.
Jesus,
All of his mash
that's a
bills. I
lot
mean,
of labels. That's a
yeah,
lot of labels.
yes, sir. Um, we've had oh, I don't know how many master distillers on this show. Um, the way I like doing it, Kara, is usually on Saturday nights we do master distillers only. Um, what I started doing, I started doing the master distillers with my last co-host, and it did work out. So I brought Jeremy on, and we've had a blast. But anyways,
Hmm.
I'll bring on one master distiller. Well, I got the idea. Well, let's bring on all three of the new ones, like on this past season. So
Hmm.
we'd bring on Wednesday night. We'd bring on all three of the master distillers before their show episode or before their episode aired,
Hmm.
and then we'd talk about from the beginning of their moonshining history up to what brought them up to master distiller.
Hmm.
And then on Saturday we would talk about their what they've their journey through master distiller and where they've ended up and what their plans are. And then we
Hmm.
we touch base with them now that what they're doing now and stuff. And then we got back to just doing as many as we can. It's been a really good. It's like yours growing. It's growing.
Oh yeah. It was
And
interesting interviewing everybody and just hearing the
yeah.
stories. And I'm not a big drinker, and it was just kind of funny because some of my friends were asking me, "Why are you going to a festival where it's mostly moonshine?" And I said, "Because I want to be a part of it, and I'm gonna sip." So I was
Yeah.
sipping it a lot.
It's got to
Usually,
be.
usually,
There's history there.
usually, yeah, exactly. Usually, we've had at least one person call shots where if somebody calls shots in the comments, everybody on the stage has got to do a
Hmm.
shot. I'm surprised Apple Rye hasn't. Mike, how do you think about bringing Apple Rye up for a quick sec? Let Kara get a taste of Apple Rye.
Oh, hey, I don't mind. The more the merrier.
Apple,
I'll be squinting and looking at the camera like this.
that's all right. Apple Rye, you want to come on, brother? He's a West Virginia moonshiner. He's been doing it for a long time. Sean does like Shadow or she's his Shadow type of thing. They're besties. Um, he's a good. I think he's a great guy. He was he was supposed to be a master distiller, but if he comes out, I'll let him tell you the story why he wasn't.
Okay.
Well, we don't have time for that tonight, do we?
I actually had an episode. It was called Ride Daddy Tell All, and it was a really good show. I think it was
Oh
our
Lord.
best viewing show up to Murder and Moonshine episode. Uh, it was fun. Let me message him really
Carrie, you
quick.
didn't know what you were getting into, did you?
Oh, this is fun.
Okay, good.
I don't have to watch my mouth in this one, so that's good.
Oh yeah,
I
you can
gotta
cut
say,
there.
when I gotta say, Carol, when you do your moderating,
Mhm.
it flows.
Yeah.
It's
I
just it's
try to tell a
natural.
story. I try to
You
tell a
do. You
story
do.
and show the emotions that I'm feeling while I'm there. And that way it'll get more people to come back to the festival because it sounds so wonderful that they got to check it out.
Yes.
So that's the plan.
No, you've got the perfect voice for that. So when you said
Mhm.
you were in radio before, now I understand.
Yeah. I had a voice
To be in
coach
radio,
and
you have to have that voice that people want to
yeah,
listen to.
that's why I had a voice coach and acting classes when I was younger. And she told me I need to get into voiceover work because I had such a soothing voice. So I've done voiceover work. I've done commercials, and it's just fun.
Oh, cool.
I've got
Just
the
get
dry
there to
old.
talk.
I've got the dry old smoker's voice, moonshiner from way back, and
But I
Hmm.
sound like a little girl, and it's kind of
you
funny
do.
because because with when my son was younger, my son's 24 years old. I'm
Oh
46,
shit!
and
Oh, you're
but when
still young.
my son was a baby, I would get calls from telemarketers, and they would ask me if my mom was home, and I'd say no, she's not home. Sorry, call back later. She wasn't home. She lived in another home.
Right.
Got away with it though. Oh, it's
What
been
happened after
fun.
uh,
Ride? He passed out already?
no. Oh yeah. He said he's getting hit. He's getting a bad storm here. He's lost his connection.
Wow.
So Betty McClure says hello, you all.
Mhm.
What up, Benny?
Hello.
How's it going, Betty? Oh, Taylor, I
Carol
loved
might
having him
shake your
on.
hand next time, Benny.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
think
we
that's
had
who it was.
Taylor on
It
this
has to
show.
be. I mean, unless it was Utley,
We
Red Utley, but he spaz. He's all the time, so you never know. He probably didn't even know if Red went to shake your hand and you missed shaking, he probably wouldn't even noticed.
I
did she
felt
get the
so
opportunity to
bad.
meet? Did she get the
Nah,
opportunity to meet Hillbilly Red?
I'm not sure.
she got had a
Did I interview
episode
him?
2.
Okay. I
Got the
interviewed
real
a
long
lot of
red
people.
beard.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
He
Yeah,
got
I
the real
remember
long
now.
red
he was
beard.
doing the
Is
Yeah.
dunking
he got
tank.
long hair?
I got him in the dunk
Yeah,
tank
he's doing the
too.
dunking tank at Hillbilly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to Google when you get a minute or YouTube. Uh, Moonshine gives you 4 wheel drive. Red Bull gives you wings, but Moonshine gives you 4 wheel drive. Watch that video of him.
I will. Sounds
It
great.
is it is hilarious, but it's a true quart of liquor that he does that with. He proves it.
What
That's a
is
big old kitty,
what jump is that a
He's
cat?
only a year old too.
huh?
Jeez.
What was
Look,
that,
they got to
Michael?
stick their butt in your face too, right?
Every
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
He's got to be on
I,
everything.
I just lost my kitty. He just looked just like him. His name was
Oh
Ricky.
Lord.
And then right before he ended up with bobcat fever, I couldn't keep that kid out of that cat out of the mountains.
Hmm.
And every time he'd come in, he'd pull a tick off him, and I just must have missed one, and
Right.
he died one night.
Yeah.
Sad. I hate losing an animal. And then now I got this little kid, and he's like the spawn of Satan. When it when he was little, he would run up my bare leg and just to get up on top of my shoulder to be on the podcast. I'd look over at him, he'd be sitting there staring at me. But he's got a lot bigger now. I got him out of that habit. So how's the weather going up there now, Michael?
Just mild rain. Not
All
big at
right.
all. It's not as loud as it was to begin with. No lightning anymore.
Yeah.
So it rained today when I was out doing stuff on the grill, and it poured so bad. I just packed everything up when it was just right about done and brought it in earlier. It was yeah, it was coming sideways here.
I'll be back.
Benny
So
says y'all stay frosty, tater out.
Come here. Come here, baby.
right.
Yeah, Apple Rye's always playing pool.
Come here.
So what we got for followers, listeners,
Um,
viewers? I think we call it.
I can't. I mean, viewers, it's so hard for me to figure this thing out. I'm not very computer savvy. I just now
Do
learned
they
how to do
tell
the
you who's
StreamYard about
talking
them.
or who's there? Or?
Um, I gotta tell you in the comments. Like we've actually
Yeah.
had a lot of people in the comments.
Oh,
Daniel Stevens, Bennett was on.
yep.
Um,
What'd he
oh
say?
boy, I feel bad for him. You know who? There's been so many North Carolina boys getting popped.
Well, yeah, I mean, I knew about Daniel. I didn't know if he
Yeah.
had any new news yet that he posted.
No, I don't know if he's. I'm gonna get Daniel on. He's pretty busy this time of year with his farm. So
I mean, I talked to him at Hillbilly Jam. He went through what I went through, where somebody
yep,
ratted
I
him
heard
out,
about that. Yep.
and of
Uh,
course, I wasn't. They couldn't prove I was selling to anybody, and they just took my still and the liquor I had here at the
yeah.
house. And
Moonshiner
of
Chad
course,
just
got it
got
all straight.
busted. Moonshiner
Who?
Chad over in North Carolina. Moonshiner Chad.
I don't know who that. Everybody calls
Chad
themselves Moonshine now, so I don't know which Chad this is.
Chad Grant.
Don't know him.
He
Yeah, everybody wants to call themselves Moonshiner this, Moonshiner that. I mean, is it smart in a state where it's illegal? No. If
Probably
you're on
not.
I look at
TV,
it like
okay, fine.
this.
You're on TV.
I look at it like where
I would
I'm
never
at in
call myself
Kentucky.
Moonshiner Mike.
Yeah, well, where I'm at in Kentucky, like if ALE coming over here, I'd get a slap on the wrist. Don't be selling it, you know.
Well,
But
West
Kentucky's
Virginia
good about
is
that,
legal, and
right? West
my
Virginia, you got
local
5 gallon
sheriff
minimum.
said they would.
No,
My local cop
er,
said they would never bother me for something like that, but because
yeah,
it was reported to Florida ALE, they had to follow up with North Carolina ALE because it's federal. And they came, they saw there
yeah,
was nothing being sold, and it went away.
yeah.
But so I can't really do anything here at home anymore. But
Er,
I still have to do testing and stuff at times for the distillery that we're trying to get built, which
yeah,
we will get built. We were going to buy the property that we were going to. There's a processing plant in Florida that does the bamboo. We were going to
right,
buy that property and buy the bamboo spirits and USA and the Only Moso. I was Only Moso Harvest and Only Moso USA. That's the two. So we're going to buy them, buy the building, but it didn't work out for the cost of the building, so we didn't buy the building. So
yeah,
now we are third party distilling and brewing until we build our own building, and we're going to grow on the property as well, so that South Florida laws will let us grow and distill because it's farm to ag bill. If you grow on a property that you distill on, you can sell that. But
okay,
some counties are dry. Like I live in a dry county here in North Carolina, Old Fort, but we've got 3 breweries, a winery, and getting ready to be a distillery because they grow it there so they can distill it or brew it there.
yeah. I'm working on a pretty good mash bill that I'm. I think it'll be have it perfected by next summer. I'm doing a mimosa,
Mm,
a peach mimosa.
that sounds good.
It'll be a flavor of floral with the peach. So I'm hoping if it comes out the way I want it to this next. I missed out on a lot of the harvest this year because I couldn't get it with my shoulder.
Right.
But um, I've been working on it for a couple of years now, and I want to. It's got to be perfect to me before I let it go out there to be tasted.
I
Right.
like the fruity drinks. That's what I'm all about.
Well, yeah.
I
Typical
like
I'm
them.
girl.
like I said, I'm more the grain, but I figure the female is the one that you gotta want to sell to.
Hmm.
So hopefully it'll work out that way next year. If so, I'm gonna go up and talk to Rod and um. Have you heard of you heard Justin Meredith's what he's trying to get on the
Liberty
shelves, didn't you?
Soulshine. Is that the Liberty
No,
Soulshine?
No, he's the one that did the brisket on the show.
He did the red, white, and blue on Independence
No,
Day. He's at Rod Parton's at
no,
Drop Zone Distilling.
Johnson Meredith did the brisket flavored moonshine on the show.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Well, he come out with a taco flavored moonshine.
Mm.
and Drop Zone's picking them up by direction.
I'd like to try the brisket. That's my
The
favorite meat.
brisket, oh, I know. He said as soon as he smokes, when he's gonna send me a sample,
That sounds
because
interesting.
I really want to try. Because I mean, I'm a brisket lover, and
Hmm.
so that'll be fun. And his taco. When he told me he was doing, it, I said, "Dude, that'll make the best Bloody Mary, I bet."
Oh yeah.
So as soon as he called me, he says, "Guess what I ran?" I said, "No, you did." He says, "Yeah, I'm making my first Bloody Mary with it." And he made his Bloody Mary. He took a sip. He said, "Oh my God!" He said, "You ain't gonna believe it." I said, "No, I'm not. Send me some. Hurry up." So he got me some in the mail. That's the first thing I did. You taste the Bloody Mary up front and the taco right behind it. It's like on the
Mhm.
back end. It's like a meal in a jar.
See, that's
He's
dangerous.
yeah, oh yeah. And then he does a
So
strawberry cheesecake that it's just like you're drinking a strawberry cheesecake. It's so
Yeah.
good. And it's not like a lot of these sipping creams that are thin. His has got like a little texture to it. It's like a thicker uh, flavor to it. Like
Hmm.
you could pour it over some vanilla ice cream and sit there all night.
Yeah. I had some peach infused moonshine after at the after party, and it was so good. I had to stop drinking because I was afraid. It was like
Yeah.
drinking jungle juice. You can't tell.
so PJ,
There was
yep,
a
PJ will do that to you.
Oh yeah.
we had a we had a small peach uh brandy contest last year up to Farm to Bottle. I took first place in that. It wasn't a very I mean there was only four of us that were in it, but it was I worked my butt off on that peach and I was
Mhm.
so impressed that I mean
Was
I
that
didn't
out
think it
at
was
the
that good.
campers?
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
that out at the campers afterwards, Raj?
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah, because
sir.
they had me judge some of those. Yeah,
Did you? Yeah.
yeah, I was. Yeah, Tom
Brian
come.
Brian Silcott Brian Silcott had his own one with all kinds of brands. This was strictly the peach. It was Still Will, Big Beard, Santa, Bam Bam, and me. And the way I done mine, I figured out a
You
way to
met
get.
Terry. You met Still Will and Santa as well. Bad
Yep.
Santa, Joseph Wells,
Mhm.
Yep.
and Still Will and
Yep.
Big Beard. You met those. You met all
Mhm.
them at the
Yeah.
Comfort Inn.
Yeah,
Great guys.
I
Great
didn't get a
guys.
chance to interview everybody because it was just one person,
Well,
but
why
I'll
not?
get
Come
everybody.
on.
I tried. I did try.
Hey, just like I can't take photos of everybody,
I know. That's why we got to
but
team up. Oh yeah.
next year you focus on the ones you missed last year.
Mhm.
You know, that's what I do every year. I'm catching up.
Yep. Yep. I'll get everybody.
But
And yeah, we got to
Mhm.
do a lot more events. We got to do as many as we possibly. And you know, I've been trying to figure out. We need a name for this adventure,
Mhm.
and I was leaning towards get on the bus to the festival. Then I was like, how about the festival bus?
Mhm.
Possibly. I mean, I don't know if somebody's coined that or
moon
somebody might have a
Moonshine
copyright
Memories.
somewhere.
The Moonshine
Is it
Memory Cruise.
Moonshine
Moonshine
Memory
Memory Cruise
Tour.
or tour.
shenanigans?
Moonshine
Shenanigans
Shenanigan
and
Tour.
They
tomfoolery.
do
Moonshine.
love the word shenanigans, and the moonshiners they love the word shenanigans because
Yes,
See,
sir.
that's what we
I
did
love
at
that
Comfort
word,
Inn that night.
but I also like the
Moonshine
word tomfoolery.
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 That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Tomfoolery United. Hop on the
If
bus.
only we had a band named Tomfoolery.
I know, wouldn't that be great?
I'm sure there
Uh,
is.
Kurt, one of the listeners, Chris Fellum says I have a Uncle Jesse's super sour mash, or yeah, U.S. Strawberry rye cooking right now. I got my glasses on, so pardon me.
Yeah, no, that's all
And
good.
then Roy Werner says, "How's everyone doing tonight?" Shots, dude. I just did one.
All right.
Doing great, Roy.
Um,
Gonna do one with you,
but
brother.
Roy,
Got
we
you.
all have our clothes on. We're
No,
Yep.
we've
no. I
learned.
said no. I said no. Leave it to the imagination.
Except for
Oh,
Michael.
okay.
He has no pants on.
Oh, now come on. That's awesome.
We all said we were gonna go
I couldn't
commando.
believe when Royce sent me those pictures. I was like, what?
That's what you said.
I know.
Everybody's waiting for you to go commando right now. They're
No,
like, come on, she
I'm
said
covered
it.
in a blanket. I'm so cold.
Is
Oh
it
my
cold up there
God, is
right
it
now?
cold up there?
Yeah, it's
It's
It was
fall weather
71
now.
out here.
Well, I
it
mean,
was
it
What?
was
What?
85.
it was
It's
like in the
what?
Say
80s
again?
today.
What? What is it where you're
Yeah.
at now,
Well, it was in
Kara?
the 80s today. But it
Yeah.
started cooling off and it started raining, so it's cooled off quite a bit. Probably in 60s or
But you're in a
so.
but you're in a blanket. Yeah,
When
the
we
60s
left
is
there
way down.
yesterday, when we left there yesterday, it's supposed to be in the low 70s up there. And my fiance, she's like, I'm freezing. We gotta get back home. I'm burning up. But I walk around in shorts year round, so I worked
Mhm.
Yeah.
outside 40 years of my life.
So
So
Wendy, of course, Alfredo's wife, is from Wisconsin. Okay,
okay,
she's in South Florida. She goes out for lunch or dinner and carries a sweater with her
really,
year round. Oh yeah,
Those
she's from
restaurants get
Wisconsin.
cold.
Well, she doesn't like the cold, so Alfredo
Yep.
wants to get a place in Tennessee or like Western North Carolina or something up here in the mountains because they love it up here, like everybody does, just like your interview and your video shows. But Wendy's just like, it's too cold. I want to be somewhere warm. So they're in Florida now, but we'll see if they get a place up here.
Yeah.
yeah. Um,
I saw
when
something
we
for
went up,
sale today.
we went up, we went up to by the Mackinac Bridge to have drinks and dinner. Me, my fiance, and my future sister-in-law, and they're both wearing. She's my sister-in-law is from up there. She's been up there forever, and my fiance is bundled up in sweater, long pants. Here I am, a t-shirt, shorts, and the wind coming off the lake, from the island. It was a little chilly, but it was comfortable.
See, I get colds. I'm always cold. I got my sweatshirt on. I got a blanket on. It was 80 degrees out today.
Furnace set at 85, and my furnace
It's
don't go past
71
62 in
here.
the winter.
I keep it at 70 year round. I don't have to worry about it.
Oh, yeah.
I
Um,
like to sleep
Roy
at
says, I'll go
65 degrees.
commando.
No.
Let's all go commando.
Uh-oh.
And then
Wait a minute.
Chris
We
Palin,
just turned this into an OnlyFans page.
I'm
Chris
kidding.
Palin said it's 66 here in Minnesota,
Kara, you need to
78
give up
in
your day job now.
No.
78 in Nebraska, and in eastern Kentucky it is
Kara's being
87.
bashful and shy.
But all right, y'all,
You
listen,
don't
it's
have any
already
ministers in the family, do you, Kara?
What was that?
You don't have any ministers in the family, do you?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
They
that
either
explains
work,
it then.
well, they're either pastors or they work at Ford Motor Company or they're
Oh,
firemen or policemen.
that means you're a bad girl, Kara.
I'm a badass.
Everybody
Oh,
works
that
at Ford
They're
Motor
not.
Company there, or GM, or Dodge.
Yeah.
all the people I knew that were sons or daughters of ministers or police officers, they were hellions.
And I went to private school my entire up until freshman year too. So
I was
Wow.
first to fifth grade, Southern Christian Academy.
hmm
Yeah, do you believe that?
Inner
You
City
believe
Baptist is where I went.
Oh Lord,
Oh,
literally.
where? Really?
My
But all right,
ex-wife
y'all,
was
listen. Oh, go ahead,
my
Michael.
ex-wife lived in Chicago and went to she was literally in a convent in Chicago. The nuns were beating her hands daily with rulers if she did something wrong. That's the nuns are mean.
Yes, they are.
They are
To save
mean.
your
Catholic,
soul.
they'll save your soul, but wear your ass out.
Yes, they will.
But
I grew up with Baptist grandfather, Catholic grandmother, ex-wife was Catholic. I was baptized Baptist because my parents sent me with the neighbor because he had a church and a school to get rid of me every day. Like literally, do you know there's visitations every day of the week in the church? Like you go to church Wednesday night, Friday night, Saturday,
So,
Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
day services. I mean,
and then you got
Yep.
and then you got confession in between.
Yep.
God
Then you
help you
got
if you're
prayer
if you're
meeting.
black, and if you're
Mm-hmm.
black, you go to church for 12 hours on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's an all day event.
Yep.
No, good people. I've never had a bad group of people I hung out with in the religious end. It just became too much for me growing up,
Mhm.
and it gave me a lot of good values and beliefs now.
Yeah, me
I don't
too.
follow the church now, but
I've got the fear of God in me, that's for sure. I'm a good girl and I don't
yeah,
break laws because I'm afraid.
Yeah,
So,
there you
right.
go.
they did that.
But
Yeah,
but
I don't
all right,
break
y'all.
laws either.
Listen, I got to get
Yeah.
off here. My sugar's creeping up. I got to take some insulin.
Well, thanks for inviting me.
Always, always. Yeah, we've been on for 3 hours.
Oh, wow.
Thanks,
So,
Raj.
hey,
Two.
Michael,
Yeah.
great having you here. Kara, look forward to
Glad you
meeting
got me
you.
on, brother.
Yes.
Always, always. Anytime again. Like getting the word about Alfredo and about especially this this situation.
Mhm.
Yep.
And I'll have updates soon, too.
All right, yeah.
And if
If the route
anybody,
changes, you have to come through Eastern Kentucky and cut over to Louisville. That'd be badass.
if
Okay.
anybody
Sounds
has
good.
questions about anything, reach out to me on Messenger or personally if you know me and have my phone number. Kara, she has the main information. If I don't get right back to you, I will. And if we don't go exactly where you are, there can be people in that area that could locally do a short bus,
Mm-hmm.
and meet us. And we basically, you meet us at the hotel we're at that night, and on the way back, you get dropped off at that same hotel where your vehicle is, and
Mm-hmm.
it's
You
safe.
put me on the short
So
butts, I'm gonna be licking windows, eating crayons, and forgetting to put my helmet on.
Don't tempt him.
shit, I might join you. I'll join you there, Raj. But
All
again,
right,
anybody that
brother.
has any questions
All
about any
right.
of that, or Bamboo Spirits, or Motor City Mama, or Raj Davison with his podcast, just reach out.
No, thank you. Y'all have a good night.
Love you
All
guys.
right. You too.
Cheers and shine on.
Good
All
night.
right, bye
Good
guys.
night. Oh.
We're all trying to turn this thing off. Ladybug, what you doing? Son of a bitch.